All right, greetings everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. I am tired as hell and my voice is a little bit hoarse, but other than that, I am doing a-okay and very excited to get back into some Pathfinder Kingmaker. We are now officially in Act 7. And I'm expecting plenty of shenanigans in this stream. What's going on, Toxic? I can't help out loud and tight, man. It is what it is. Hope you're doing well, dude. What's up, Elsie? What's good, Ryan? How are you, Quintech? What's up, Victor? I am having a great day, all things considered, man. It's good to be alive. It's good to be alive. Oh, you know what? Just realized, so this probably looks a little bit different from where we left off yesterday. I went in as we discussed and handled all the level ups, and then I rested, and once I went back in the throne room after resting, I got a note that apparently something's gone wrong in Varnhold and I need to visit here. So I went on ahead and traveled to Barnhold, and we'll experience this together. I have no idea what's about to happen. Maybe this is when we meet back up with the general, but they didn't mention anything that made it seem like that was about to happen. So we'll see. Anyway, should be fun. Not at all toxic. I appreciate all the questions that you asked. Actually, it's going to help to make the interview better and flesh out things. I just want to make sure I provide, some good content that answers some of the things people are looking for. I'm hoping that this will be my year, Pepsi. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and enter in. So yeah, for those who didn't see the message on Discord, I did secure an interview with the CEO of Spider Studio, which is the developer working on Greedfall, The Dying World. And so I put a message in the Discord that if you all have any specific questions you want asked, go ahead and ask them, and I'll be happy to see if they'd be willing to speak on it. So very excited about it. I think it should be a good time. I'm a big fan of Dragon Age Origins, and it's interesting to see that that's the arcane failure. Ooh, is that because of why did that spell fail? Spell resistance discovery. Groundbreaking research discovered new provides a spell resistance of 16 to the king and his companions while finding claimed regions. But why did her attempt to put haste on herself fail just now? Was that it? Is the spell resistance that I'm getting as a kingdom bonus blocking us from being able to cast haste? That would be odd. All right, it worked that time. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So, but no, you're all good, Toxic. What's up, Flagonborn? 16% chance to fail and buff yourself would be terrible. Exactly. Exactly. I hope I haven't screwed myself over. We'll see, though. And the year CRPGs, absolutely, Victor. I feel like there's a lot of good options coming out soon. Whoa. Run back to the capital. This is my home, and I know best how to protect the law here. You got that? Oh, Terval is here. A fraught scene is playing out before you. Terval, the captain of the militia, is in a fiery argument with an angry man in heavy armor. Their hands are on the hilts of their weapons and their eyes are locked. Their stares are so intense they can petrify a lesser warrior. What's up, Excelsior? How are you, dude? Yeah, I had a meeting I had to lead before this, so we had to stream it a little bit later. Now, having a King's Experience Kingmaker more, what class would you recommend for a first playthrough? I had a great time with Soulbound Summoner, man. I'm releasing a video with the full details of my Miri build tomorrow. Huh? Yes. Mm-hmm. Here, you want me to open it? There you go. Yep, no problem, Don. Thank the gods you're here. Rein in these dogs. They're inciting revolt and trying to rile up my militiamen. Aha! She sees our master and runs to lick his boots. This land belongs to us, not this bird of passage. Damn. We plow these fields and we protect them as well. When the bandits come, we'll be the ones out there shedding blood for our homes while the big city folk hide in their holes. I say no more. What's up, Brian? How are you, man? He's got a lot of nerve claiming I'm hiding my hole. This whole area exists because of me. This shouldn't even be a conversation. Terval, what is happening here? These idiots here decided they want to pretend they're independent now. They've all but forgotten the vows they gave you. The fools can't see that if you were to leave Barnhold, the whole region would fall into chaos. The bandits would be back fighting for dominance all over again. The rivers would flow red, but we gave them law and order, and they decided to give it all up? Why? If they'll be such fools, perhaps we should let them have what they think they want. And what will you do? Hang us all? And then what? Send in your soldiers? That's the true face of your grace and mercy. You butcher anyone who speaks out against you, you two-faced bastards. Call out to the man. You there, what do you want? What's there to explain? We got ourselves an army here, right? That means we can defend our land on our own now, right? We build these little old huts ourselves, we plow the fields, we fend off the bandits. That means we deserve to rule Varnhold ourselves. We've no more need for strangers. Do you even remember whose gold bought those weapons? Who taught you to fight? Who gathered the militia in the first place? What you say is true. You helped us arm ourselves, and for that we are thankful. That's why we don't want to break away from the kingdom. We just want to rule our own homes. What gives you the idea that you, living in the capital, know better than us what Varnhold really needs? Trust me, you only thank us once you set us free. Why hasn't this revolt already been dealt with, Terval? Forgive me, Your Highness. It's just the half-elf lowers a voice. These were our people, Your Highness, our neighbors, farmers, craftsmen. I didn't want to spill even more blood, but I suppose I failed, haven't I? So I don't get an option to try to persuade them? Lawful neutral. Terval, take care of these people right now. I will support you. Yes, Your Highness. Now we'll put these upstarts in their place. Heh, you wish. You hear that, folks? They want us to run home with our tail between our legs. What do you think? Fighting for our land or what? Oh no, you're not worthy of turn-based, sir. I can already tell that. You're already shaking? I haven't even hit you yet, and you're already shaking? What were you thinking when you decided to get involved in this? And you're going down. That sword is clawing through y'all like butter. Come on now, come on. Terval gives you a tired look, but there's an ingratiating tone to her voice. Please, Your Highness, do not execute these fools. Yes, they have overstepped their bounds, but this was simply folly, nothing more. I implore you, have mercy on the guilty, and do not disband the militia altogether. Lawful good. Place them under house arrest until they come to their senses. As for the militia, I'll give you one more chance. Terval smiles, her face beaming with gratitude. Thank you. You have my word. This will not happen again. We won't let you down. Listen up, you oafs. Away with you. Back to your homes, everyone. Man, oh man, oh man. Wait. I thought she said, she convinced me not to execute them, but all their bodies and stuff are on the ground, so I don't see what the difference is, but okay. What's up, Ann? We're not worthy of turbans. It's all added. Hey, look, it is what it is. I just gotta be honest. I don't need to do anything extra to take you out. I didn't think Slater would start quoting my dad. Oh, man. All right, that was quick. This unfinished clearing is just staring at me. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this. Even though, you know what, no. We got to come back here sooner or later. I'm not worried about that right now. Teleport and Holy Terra. There we go. And now enter. And now let's go to the throne room. They're only mostly dead. What's up, Barca? Good to see you beating that COVID. Yeah, man, slowly but surely I'm getting back to it. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Okay, we'll go ahead and sell the stuff we picked up. And then we will get on some kingdom management. Doo-doo-doo. Yep, and that's all. Oh, I did also go into the various villages and towns and build them out a lot more. So I think we should have enough points where the majority of my stats, I could take them up to 10. Espionage and arcane are still kind of questionable, but I think we should be in a good spot. And I assume we'll still get the opportunity to build up another town or two. So that will help as well. All right, so we've got all the projects in that we can do. So let's go ahead and do a rank up. And I think I'm going to go ahead and rank up treasury. I'm going to go ahead and get this to 10, and that way then it doesn't matter who ranks up after that. So, yep. We will do you. Boom, boom. We finished the Draw Steel one shot tonight. Oh, nice. Good experience all around. Plan to run the new campaign when it comes out. That's awesome. So how long did it take you all, Quintac? What's up, Mariner? What's your favorite class in Pillars of Eternity? Ooh, it depends on the game. In the first one, it was Cypher. In the second one, probably Chanter. Even though I've never played as a Chanter in Pillars of Eternity 2. But I think the job that they did of updating that class and making it much more approachable than the first Pillars of Eternity was amazing. There's a whole delegation from Pitax to see you. They're standing by the door, scowling at each other. It looks like they're about to come to blows. Gaspir Liakenza greets you with a polite bow. Your Highness, the old families, founders of Pitax, are grateful to you for sparing us of the usurper's tyranny. Allow us to assure you in our loyalty. None of the trade houses seek the Pitaxian crown, which is rightfully yours, of course. If it would please you to appoint a governor to oversee the city, all the four families humbly recommend me for this position. Karn Ruril stares at Gaspir with dim, bloodshot eyes. Your Highness, I think the Thieves Guild fully proved its loyalty by supporting you against Iravetti. We promise you our complete support and a share of our profits, of course. If you appoint me as governor, your cut of the profits will leave you gasping. Huh. That's interesting. I missed Jubilee's crossing the river before Act 2 and not revisiting it during Act 2. But I Bagatrice spawned him into your party. And sure enough, he's at the Capitol. That's awesome, boy. I actually have a video. I'm sorry. My Miri video is not coming out tomorrow. The video coming out tomorrow, it goes over the mods that I use in Kingmaker. And Bag of Tricks is definitely one of the ones that I list. We only were at part 1. It was about 8 hours total. Nice. There's 2 optional parts that extend about 30. Nice. Okay, that's awesome. Just bought the Expedition Games bundle. Oh man, I loved Expeditions Rome. I thought it was so freaking good. Put that, what's up, CJ? Put that druggie in charge. He'll surely do a good job with coke and partying. Yeah, I don't think we're doing that. Lawful good, absolutely, Brian. Neutral good. I appoint Gaspir Liakenza as governor. Thank you for your trust. Allow me to pledge our allegiance once again, both mine and that of all the old families. Garden grinds his teeth in anger. Is that so? Very well. So we decided on the governor. Would you like to say anything to the visitors, or are they free to go? There's a whole crowd of them waiting in the hall. Lawful good. Guards, I sentence Karn Varnhold to death. Take him. What's up, wine guide? How are you, dude? You won't get away with this. Do you hear me? The guild will find you. You'll be weeping blood. You'll eat your own guts. A wise decision, Your Highness. The city will be safer and cleaner without him. The guards drag away the gnome, kicking and screaming. Lindsay, what's next on the agenda? You must decide the fate of the academy. So Bag of Tricks rests when the game wants to walk all the way out of a dungeon, leave the map area. It's purely a time tax at that point. Mm-hmm. Your Highness, I ask that you relieve me from my post as headmaster of the academy. After all that has happened, I am hardly worthy of keeping it. Anime Bellavara, the most famous bard in all of Pitax, gives you a charming smile. For the first time, I completely agree with my respected colleague, and if you don't have another candidate for this position, please allow me to offer my services. I don't remember enough to know who I would prefer in this. Crap. I wish I could ask Lindsay who she wants. Don't know me. I like how he shows up expecting to be made the governor, only be thrown in jail. Not only thrown in jail, he's straight up beheaded. This guy is not going to survive me. Finally took the first class of the program doing, it's essentially a review of everything so far, but got to learn from a master of wine, which is always a cool experience. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Sounds like you're on your way, man. I think I would want Atalia to stay. I seem to remember Anime being someone who came off as kind of backstabby. Why is it just, I wish it said a little bit more. I seem to remember she stabbed me in the back in some sort of way. Whereas Atalia, I was irritated with her, but Atalia, I refuse your resignation. The academy needs a headmaster, and you are the best candidate. You are, oh, I can have them elect. That's true, CJ. I didn't even, for some reason, I skipped over that to the last one where I said I'm closing down the academy. But no, you can have the teachers elect the new headmaster. Oh, Anime, that makes a great academy, but they do talk shit about you. Like, it sounds like a good idea in general. True that, wine guy, true that. I would trust the teachers to elect the new headmaster of the academy. Really? Well, that's even better. Let some other candidates have their fair chance. Thank you, Your Highness. That would indeed be the right thing to do. What a wonderful decision. I'm sure the teachers will elect the most worthy candidate, sure, from among themselves. Is that all? Is there anyone else who can't wait to be seen? Ooh, I can sentence more to be executed. Wow. Who else wants an audience? Ursay Kalis, captain of the guard, comes to pledge allegiance to his king. Ursay Kalis greets you with a reserved bow. Your Highness, according to traditions set forth by the first kings of Pitax, I have come to pledge my allegiance to the city and its citizens before you and the crown. I shall serve Pitax faithfully and loyally to my dying breath and guard the peace of its streets. I accept your pledge. Serve the city as you have before. Thank you, Your Highness. I must say, now that you have so wisely spared the city of that scoundrel Karn Varel, it will be much easier to keep order. It's good to see that the new king is a man of honor and his promises are worth something. What did I promise? By opening his eyes to the abominable actions of Irivetti. Sure, very well, I shall take my leave. Saluting you, Ursay Kalis leaves the throne room. Well, we're done with the guards. Who else is left? Ah, yes, Alori Nusky and our river raisers. Hello, Your Highness. Well, what's next? To be honest, my fellows and I got so much loot storming the palace that we can live in comfort to a ripe old age. But I think it's still a little early for us to retire. Will you hire us to serve you? We've shown ourselves in battle, and we promise to serve you faithfully and loyally. Lawful good. I'll hire you, but on one condition. No more robberies. From now on, you're a military combat unit within my army. It's a deal. Oh, I mean, at your orders, Your Highness. I don't think you can become an advisor, wine guy. I think I've already ran into everyone who can be an advisor. With a gap-toothed grin, Alora leaves the throne room. No one else. Well, what a day. I see it's not easy to rule. I'd rather break up a pack of wyverns than live through another day like this. You return the city to the old trade houses. Frankly, under all the velvet clothes and pretty words, they were just plain old bandits, but old and familiar ones at least. I guess Pitax will soon go back to what it was like before Iravetti. Awesome. Well, that was a nice little boost to my overall kingdom. Let's see. So, espionage still at 143, huh? Map and Pitax is officially part of our stuff. So now we've got everything, right? Because I don't think we ever take over this last area. So now let's enter here real quick. What's up, Doodlebug? Watch another stream playing Lost Odyssey. And one JRPG stuck on Xbox 360. Yeah, I never played Lost Odyssey, but I had heard great things about it before. I don't need to upgrade that. Let's see. That doesn't need an upgrade. That's good. Citadel's fine. Noble Villa. That's interesting. Oh, Iravetti's place. Look at that. Damn. +4 espionage off of that, huh? We got a regular library. We got a cathedral. Good Lord. Yeah, they were doing it big over here, apparently. Damn, counts as a college, theater. He's got a museum. There's City Hall. There's a festival. Okay. There is no bulletin board, so let's get that over here. And then we don't need an aviary, or do we? Maybe. But you really like Lost Odyssey if you manage to play it. Why do you say that, Doodlebug? What if you can actually make Pitax a lawful city? Good question. Oh, you think Lost Odyssey is good as well, CJ? Why? Let's see, Lumberyard. Oh, we don't have a way to teleport. So yeah, let's get a maze tower over here for sure. That's gonna help with our Arcana. And then there's something that needs to be all on its own. And that's a library. There's a park. +1 divine when adjacent to a temple. This is a cathedral. I think that counts as a temple, right? +4 loyalty. I don't need loyalty though. Royal Museum. I already have a regular museum. Printing house. School Grove. Oh, there's a university. This is 2. +2 to espionage of the kingdom alignment is lawful, which it is. Can only be built in a settlement with a library, which is here. And Bard College. This counts as a Bard College, so that's not the same thing as a university. Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, let's put a university there. And I guess, well, hold on. Does this affect anything? No, this is just a palace. So I don't think anything counts there. Oh, we can put a watchtower here. That's interesting. Let's purchase this. Lost Odyssey has a really good story, pretty unique world, and a great combat system. Unlike a lot of JRPGs where you can overgrind. Each area is pretty level scale. Interesting. You get a ton of XP for the first few battles. You get your level up to snuff for that area, and then you get extremely minimal XP once you hit the area level. So the combat is always challenging and interesting. Huh. It's got a good turn-based system. It's a very interesting reflection on the concept of immortality. That's interesting. Okay. Sacred Grove needs to be alone. Yeah, but the Sacred Grove... Well, no, the Sacred Grove doesn't need to be alone, but it gets +2 to divine when adjacent to a monolith. But I don't need more military or divine. I'm good on those. Both of those are already at levels where the advisor will be able to get up to 10. Instead, I need to work on arcane, culture, and espionage. Those are the areas where I'm lacking. This is +3 to espionage if the kingdom is evil, which it is not. Oh, barbarian arena. Huh. +3 to military and culture. Interesting. Black market. Right now, don't want that. Brewery +1 to loyalty windmill. Cathedral, which is what we already have. What's up, Venditron? Like the option of over leveling if I want to. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. So I find it annoying when a game forces me to grind a bunch, but for very few games. Like, I want to do all the content you present to me. If a significant portion of that content provides me with very little progression, or with gated progression, for me that's annoying. But the story might, you know, pull me through and make me want to still do it. The enemies respawn. Interesting. Interesting. Exotic garden. Oh, here we go. Exotic garden gives me +3 to arcane, and it's +1 to culture if next to a museum, +2 to arcane when adjacent to a university. Didn't I just put down? I just put down a university. Okay, cool. So this is gonna help all the way around. And then let's see. +1 to community, +1 to culture when adjacent to a museum. Do we already have a museum? I think so, right? Yes, there's a museum already down somewhere. What we don't have is a library. +1 to divine when adjacent to a shrine. Counts as a library. I believe this counts as a shrine. Even if it doesn't really matter. So let's just go ahead and put that down. And then let's see, community and loyalty, that's not something we need. Can't do that. Printing house, school, +1 to culture. We could do that. A shrine we already have down. Smithy. Oh, +1 to espionage when adjacent to a barracks. I forgot about that, but oh well. Nope, that doesn't help me either. We could do a watchtower. Oh, right, watchtower does a +1 to espionage. In fact, we could put down 2 watchtowers, and both of them will give a bonus to espionage. Interesting. There's a lot of post-game content, but they level scale it so you can't just breeze through the fights. Personally, I like it so you aren't just 1 or 2 hitting bosses. Got you. Yeah, I've never played Helldivers 2, but I saw some of the footage and it seemed like it was a really good time. Themes of immortality that explore with the main character. Lost Odyssey also got a really great English voice cast. Keith Ferguson, Tara Strong, nice. Ooh, Javia from Dragon Age. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound like a strong cast. Pillows One asking if I want to scale up the enemies because I'm overloaded for the content. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What up, Kaiser? I like an RPG that allows you to skip areas that are not interesting, yet providing enough XP in the other areas to get through the main story. That's true. That's true. Well, the thing is, I'm okay with skipping it if it's just a bunch of fights. But if it's like actual story content that I'm missing out on, that's when it becomes an issue for me. Oh, bank. I don't think I have any banks. +1 stability, barracks. I don't need that. You know what? I guess we're just not going to put anything down in that empty space because none of this is speaking out to me. Oh, wait. +1 to arcane when next to a shrine. You know what? Sure. We'll put this down. And then we'll put in another watchtower. Because, yeah, we don't need that. Orphanage, park, printing house. Yeah, so we will put down another watchtower. Bam. Oh, and then there's this. Bard College, nothing. Festival. For each adjacent building that provide... Oh, we want to put something next to it that provides a culture bonus. That's what it is. And there's something that provides... So school provides a culture bonus. But I swear there was something that provided like a significant culture bonus. What was that? Library. Mage's Tower. Not the Longhouse. I swear there was something. Cistern. Brewery. Barracks. Barbarian Arena would have provided a nice bonus, but it is what it is. Relations and espionage. And then that's the academy. What am I missing? I swear was Theater, I think, is what I was thinking of. But that requires 2 spaces, so that's not going to work. So just select one that, here we go. There we go. Good enough. All right, let's let that go. Never played in English. Lost Odyssey was staffed by a lot of the original Final Fantasy team, including the creator and main composer. Nice. Ignore mechanics to build color-coded towns. Maybe next time, David. Choking death. That doesn't sound good. And you're the only one who can help. Good Lord, you're not well equipped to handle this, but I'm gonna put you on it anyway. And nobody can deal with that right now, unfortunately. Former friends, you 100%. That's interesting, sure. And then that's all that's available at this time. Minting, I'm not gonna do right now. Curses. Oh, you're available for the curse technically, but that's a long time to be tied up. So actually, can I do a rank up with you right now? I can. So yeah, let's do a rank up with you first. Kingdom Builder Simulator. Opportunity. Yep. All right. What's the economy? I can build a town. Interesting. I'll take care of that soon. In the name of art. Oh, this is for King Iravetti. Each longhouse in the kingdom provides +1 culture. Each town hall in the kingdom provides +2 culture. Each city hall in the kingdom provides +3 culture. All right. That will take care of our culture needs, most likely. Teacher of the Ancients. Good enough, 70%. And then that's another problem. And this is 9. That's a 7 right now, so we don't need to worry about that right now at this time. And let's see, Arcane is at 7. I think I want to max out Arcane right now, because then when she's maxed, I can freely have her just work on that curse. I do not envy you, Isaac. It's a tough decision. We're at an impasse. The simple folk can no longer suffer the threats of our mages and sorcerers. A wave of protests has rolled across the capital and surrounding regions. I've just spoken to a delegation that represents the people. Their demands are quite clear. They want us to restrict the use of magic in places where people live. This will mean that casting spells and brewing potions will require a permit. Even then, it would only be allowed on the outskirts of settlements and during the day. Can you imagine the outrage that such measures would spark in every member of the magic community? And is a false feeling of safety worth limiting people's freedoms? I don't think so. We cannot allow baseless fears to dictate our actions. We shall set not needless limits on the freedoms of spellcasters. I think that should be the other way around. Well said. So be it. Templars versus Circle of Mages. Oh, I forgot he's right here. Can he say something? It'd be funny if he ends up being the leader. Couldn't sleep last night. Kept thinking about Iravetti. I hope that villain doesn't send assassins after us. You didn't get the news, homie? Did you not get the news? Okay, she's good for another level up. Beautiful. And there's nothing else. Yeah, we're not going to do anything with that right now. Hopefully the warden can take care of that in a bit. Start that project up. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, snap! What just happened? I just went down the stable. Why? You didn't assign advisor. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, defend the forest. Oh. You didn't assign? What? I don't understand. I didn't have 3 problems that were left unattended. Hold up. Now I gotta load that back up. I didn't have 3 problems that were left unattended. What? That's not true. What's all that from? I'm very confused. Hold on. In fact, let me exit out of that and go back into this. So one was called the debate, Defender of the Forest, Guest from Thornkeep. Okay. Did they expire a month early? Maybe so. Here, hold on. Oh, this expires. This is about to expire. Harum or Ekandayu. And then this is about to expire. Same deal. Okay, so I straight up can't do either one of those. And then this would be Choking Death, but he's already working on Choking Death. And then the problem too is, yeah, he's working on a curse. It doesn't end for another 33 days. I don't feel comfortable canceling this. It's probably halfway into it. Wow, that sucks. Changelings, I don't feel like was one of them. Damn, I guess I just gotta eat that. Oh, that sucks. How is it those little small those were like little pinpricks on my overall stats. It's wild that that would bring me down to unrest. It is a rough situation, Wine Guy. What's up, Jovi? How are you, dude? That kind of sucks. I'm gonna do a save here just in case I decide that something has to be done, that I have to cancel the curses or whatever to deal with this. I'm hoping that maybe the status will just shoot right back up, but that is very whack. Very, very whack. What's up, Ravi? I'm getting there, man. Slowly but surely, I'm feeling better. Yeah, it doesn't feel like, even with failing those, I don't feel like that should take me down a whole section, but that's a lot of problems to fail all at one time, so here's what it is. Storyteller as a magister, don't care about that. Magister wants an audience, the debate, problems. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and have you deal with that. Game might not allow for completing all problems. That's true. That's true. It definitely doesn't. That's why I gave up on this game. Things are rolling smooth and then the bottom falls out. Yeah. The Southeast Asia version also had a Korean dub. They dubbed Lost Odyssey in 5 different languages. Wow, that's crazy. So repeated problems will sink you if you don't address quests. True. It's been a while since I came to you like this, Isaac. You must be wondering if I'm here to talk about troubles again, eh? Well, believe it or not, this time I just wanted to tell you about all the successes we've been enjoying recently. We refused to place new restrictions on the use of magic, and as expected, the people made peace with the decision. Recently, our mages have even started enjoying a bit more understanding and tolerance. We've come a long way over the years. Our kingdom now employs magic of the highest order and does so confidently and responsibly. Unlike many other states, we've done everything in our power to constantly maintain control over the situation and ensure that the development of magic serves the people and not the other way around. And the time has now come to enjoy the fruits of our labor. There are 3 projects I can suggest. First off, my personal favorite, we could exchange our arcane knowledge with our neighbors. Second, We can use the experience and know-how of our magic schools to help educate our priests more quickly and thoroughly. Lastly, we can start producing magical weapons and armor for our army. So, what do you think we should focus on? Diplomacy above all. We shall exchange our arcane knowledge with other states. Wonderful. I can't wait to see what we gain in return. Ooh, +5 to relations. And I need more relations, so that's awesome. Hey, one of my vendors. Can't wait to see what you create next. I can't believe we still don't have Onslaught. Like, what is the holdup? Not a chance when I share the knowledge. Ha ha ha. Don't be that way, wine guide. All right. So the Magister. And the Magister is actually ready for a level up when we're ready. Next up, I want to do Espionage, but he's not ready for one either. So we can also go with Grand Diplomat. Cool. Events, the debate. Valerie, 45% chance, but we'll try it. And then, let's see, curses, right? Training, nope. Stability by nobility, can't do that. Stability, oh, right, we don't even need that. And then building a town. Oh, crap. Should I have her working on that, but she'll work on that next. It's fine. You don't have the stats for us Onslaught. You need military 8. Interesting. All right. Well, no sooner said than let's get my general up where he needs to be. Let's go ahead and do a save here. Like sharing news with people, it's not always a good idea. Being back at stable really disturbs me. Really disturbs me. Guardians of the World Wound. Yep, you can take care of that. The Mendev Crusaders are doing their best to hold the line, but their defenses are imperfect. Several demons from the World Wound slipped past the Crusaders, infiltrated the local lands, and immediately began to hunt our citizens. If this breach is not addressed, the demons will breed until they are prepared to strike Mendev in the back. Then, hordes of demons will pour into this world and overwhelm the river kingdoms. And after that, perhaps all of Galarian. This cannot be allowed to happen. Ooh. Absolutely cannot. All right, let's go see what the general wants. Just learned that there's going to be a Total War Warhammer 40K game. What's going on, Plaid? Yeah, that was announced during the Game Awards. Do you have a South Narmarches region upgrade too? Not sure. Ragongar looks a little banged up and he smells like smoke. Isaac, you know me. I would never cause alarm for no good reason. But right now I'm telling you, there's unrest brewing in your army's ranks. And it's not even proper conspirators, no. It's just regular idiots. Two of our commanders are bursting with ambition. Both of them have grown their current positions. They're always challenging each other and settling their scores by stirring up other soldiers. Officer Shevold insists that our infantry, the vanquisher of Numeria, rules the open field. Commander Zephyr argues that only mages truly understand the art of battle, and the infantry are farmhands and mud beaters. You can imagine where this has led to constant fighting among the ranks. At first, I just laughed and watched, but now it's not funny anymore. The lads are so wound up, they're starting to kill each other. The fight has to be stopped. Divide the army in two. I'll take command of half, and new General Zephyr will command the other. She's the leader of the mages. She's still green for now, but she's got potential. I'll put infantry officer Chevold under her command. He's a sword master for Brevoy. That's what makes him think he can bully her. Promoting her to be his immediate commander will force him to calm down. So then I want to serve a mage to serve as general. That's the one that he wants, right? I think. Good choice. A warrior needs a body that's tough enough to face the enemy on the front lines and a head that's small enough to do it without fear. Mages are smarter and craftier. Sentry is your best option. Don't watch the overhyped commercial. That is the Game Awards. Highness, I see things are looking up for your lands as well as my smithy. Your army grows, giving me more work, and your subjects show even more respect to their ruler and his court craftsmen as well. Allow me to present this token of appreciation. Take this gift to our gracious ruler from his master crafter, Dragon. Bring me what I really want. All right, let's start here. Hope there's some connections between Rogue Trader and DH. There will be some. How many there are, we'll see. DH is its own thing, but it happens around the same time that Rogue Trader is happening. Plan. 1 level monk for the, what's up, Malik? For free crane style, 4 level dip, dragon disciple for +4 strength, the rest is fighter. You could go that route for sure. Arcane Mastery. Provides the general with a bonus for resolving any situation. The amount of bonus depends on the kingdom's arcane rank. Oh, wow. All right, cool. That sounds good. And then rank up. General can get another rank up as well. Beautiful. But not right now. Oh my God, that's going to be sitting in my list this whole time? Oh, that's annoying. Train economy. Okay, so yeah, event, nothing we can do there. So who can rank up right now? Minister can rank up. That's appealing. Pretty sure Minister is at the bottom. He is. Let's go ahead and save. Go. Lost an opportunity, but I succeeded on a problem. Daggermark's rival. Taxes the potential steal its fame. All of this that could be resolved by minister in the entire kingdom. Roll 2 checks for resolution to pick the best result. In addition, all the minister's opportunities have a +5 check bonus. Scout the Dire Null Marches. Interesting. Oh, wow. And my espionage is now 168. That's definitely nice. All right, here we go. Guest from Thornkeep again. And this time I'm not going to let you destroy my whole kingdom. Doppelganger on the throne. Yeah. You are the regent, right? Yeah, so you can wait. And then Cobblestone Druids. Octavia, not really. I don't want her to be the one doing this, so let's close out of it. Don't forget to build a town. Yeah, I do want to do that as well for sure. This UI Strays feels like you're putting major kingdom issues on the post-it notes. So much to do. We interrogated the traitors we discovered in our ranks. They are hired by someone in Daggermark. The enemy is dangerous and covers his tracks well, but I'll find them. We don't know which of the Daggermark elders is our enemy, but they do, and they will willingly betray their own if they can profit in doing so. Daggermark's influence stretches far and wide, and its representatives can be found across the kingdom. We can strike them at any time. If we apply enough pressure, the elders of Daggermark will be forced to reveal our enemy's name, if only to stem the loss of blood. Though in truth, it is not blood, but gold that flows in their veins. Ripping open their purses will be more effective than ripping open their bellies. We're going to hit them right in their fat purses. Ekon nods happily. There's no honor among such as these. We take away their meat, and they'll turn on each other like jackals. If you say so. All right. Thank you. Wait. The tailor presents you with a magnificent robe. Attire of arcane annihilation is my masterpiece. Now that I know that rascal is in prison, I'm at peace once more, and my mind isn't troubled by worry. I'm sure my further graces will improve, but this robe, oh, there will be no other like this. Thank you. Sounds good to me. Beautiful. All right. I think that's the first mastery I've received. What you got going on? Please accept this. Oppressor. Okay. There we go. Everyone wants to be the king, but turns out actually ruling is quite the endeavor. True that. What's up, K-Man? How are you, dude? Feel a little better, man. Getting better day by day. Okay. Oh, 2 places we can scout. Great. And we can support the minister, but no, I want to support to have the magister be the one to upgrade again. So, considering that, we could have the minister do other things like this. Sure, I'm down for that. And then nobody could do that, right? Yep, we'll have to wait on that. And then this. Yeah, that makes, well, 20 days? I know, or in fact, no, that doesn't make sense because I want you to be the one ranking up. So we'll wait. Oh, you're the one who really needs to do this if it was going to be done, though. But no, it doesn't need to be done now, so we'll still wait. Not the minister, the magister. There we go, the magister. Here we are. Start. What's up, Aiden? I am having a good night, dude. No complaints. Oppressor is a charisma bastard sword. Ooh, good for Valerie. Okay, I'll check it out. That does sound interesting. Oh, Arcane is maxed out. Oh wow, I didn't even realize it's about to be maxed out. That's awesome. Okay, so she is finally all good. Opportunity and a problem that can only be done by Valerie, and we got a while before we have to do anything with that, so that's cool. That means you can go ahead and work on this. There you go, 120 days. Don't know if you're ever actually finished that, but I'll put you onto it. And scouting this, yeah, let's go ahead and do that too, please. And then, okay, yep, someone's available there. What's Arcane Mastery? Yep, neither one of them could do that, no problem, nothing for training. And then events, finest there, no one could do that. And then here, you could do this, 61% chance, cool. Magis is free to work on curses, now it's Mac. Yep, that's exactly why I did it, CJ. That's exactly why I put her on that. I just put the curator there so we can go ahead and rank out this Grand Diplomat. Let's do a quick save just in case. And still stuck at stable. That is concerning. Yeah, another month. And stable is still where we're at. Okay, and that. Events, Grand Diplomat wants to talk. Why are you sitting here? So let's see. Oh, there's a problem. There we go. We got a solution. Lovely. And let's see what the Grand Diplomat wants. The Outlaw Council wants to know our opinion on Razmir's current behavior. They're continuing to expand their borders, slowly extending their territory on all sides. Timon has already mobilized their army, and Lambeth is recruiting the volunteers from among the Black Eagles. But alone, they can never match the might of Razmiran. We must bring them together in stable union if we wish to curb Razmir's ambitions. Kyonin trusts us, as do many other states. Razmiran has offered to reward our silence generously, but I think in good faith we must call upon the River Kingdoms to unite. The Razmiran expansion must be stopped. Send messages to all those to announce that all those unwilling to become a slave to Razmir must unite. Perfect. We shall call upon the River Kingdoms to stand together to face Razmir's threat. I'm sure this open confrontation of tyranny will only add to your fame. Cobblestone Druids? Not sure. Allow me to alleviate your daily concerns with a humble gift. Trinket. My partner finally managed to send the article. Now I need to arrange delivery. If you want your trophy, okay, sure. Do what you want to do. And what are you here for? By tradition, if a worthy ruler is patron to a master, the master gives generously in return. I come to honor this tradition. Please accept this. Still not what I want. Work on Onslaught. I keep telling you, work on Onslaught. In the lead up to Solasta 2, it might be good to put out a video explaining the 2024 system update for D&D. That might be good to look into because I don't completely understand it myself. Torvald greets you with a half bow. Your Highness, please accept this new gift. Personally vouch for his quality. Cool. Thank you for supporting our militia. We bought the best equipment and we've already begun with drills. As it happens, at the meeting I was elected captain. It must mean they trust me. Your soldiers are training my people as we speak. If you hadn't stepped in to help, none of this would have happened. But that was besides the point. I sincerely hope that my gift comes in handy. Tell me if there's something special you need. I can make any wish come true. Thalthelp looks worried as she rubs the tattoo on her neck. I'm sorry for everything that happened in Varnhold that day. It all seems quiet there now. In any case, me and my people shall hold our word. We'll fight to the end for our homes and our loved ones. I thank you for this gift. Awesome. Save again. And let's get back to it. Grand Diplomat, and then there's a rank up, so we can rank up the Grand Diplomat again. Or we have the High Priest and the Counselor. Probably going to go with the High Priest. What's going on? Oh, apparently you're terrible to work on this. Who are offering help to the king. They wish to take care of the beggars' quarters. I wonder why Harm is considered to be a terrible person to do this, but apparently he is, so we're not going to bother with it. There are some other things that needed to be done as well, right? Other region. Oh, right. Economy. Build a town. Wasn't Valerie? Oh, yeah, she is, and she's not available. All right, so yeah, and then the cursor we're working on, and that's it. And then the regional stuff is automatic. So yeah, we will go with High Priest. How much longer? So he's got 2 more rank ups, whereas Grand Diplomat is Relations. Oh, same deal. Okay, cool. Well, let's get your stuff out the way. No. Samas and Jihad. We don't have to care about either one of those. Heroes remains. That's an opportunity. This is a problem. And it's a problem that he could solve. Damn. You really are not best suited for this. But I'm going to have you do this anyway. Because I really don't want to have Haram do it. And then you could do this because we're not going to be available for a bit. And then close that out. Hard will convince the beggars they will be better off expunging themselves. That's probably part of the issue. Oh, what have you done, Isaac? These lands were dying until you came. This is a dark, godless place. It's your fault that my God has turned away from this kingdom. It's your fault that it blossoms again. The people rejoice. They've forgotten what is coming for them. This makes me very sad. They were nearly prepared for the truth. Now they hide once more behind their delusive happiness. I accept that you avoid imposing your faith on others, allow the worshipping of idols, and give shelter to the weak. But look where this has led you. Dozens of smaller cults, more worthy of oblivion, are flooding your land, seeking protection. They survive in your kingdom, rather than facing the inevitable. Their teachings and obsolete magical knowledge, so welcomed by your wizards, were meant to be forgotten. Gorm ensures that your warriors are ruthless and devastating. They are lost to Grotus, for they do not stop to consider death. It's as if the end doesn't exist. The game of war is as child's play, with many children looking to join your army, to kill and maim at your command. People say you've taken your throne by right. After all, everyone who has challenged your right is dead. Just the way I like it. If you ever need to go over the 5e rules, we have a content sharing group on the Discord that shares all the books, so no need to buy anything. Also, okay, I'll keep it in mind. Thanks, Quittech. Yeah, that's a good idea, though. I probably should do like a comparison, look at the differences, so that people are prepared going in. All right, and High Priest one more time. I don't know if we get any other curses, so I want to make sure if there are more curses that have to be dealt with, that he's prepared for that. And before, let me check one more time. Yep, nothing that he can do, nothing that he can do. Yep. And then Regis can't do anything there. Curses is empty. Nothing in training, economy, nothing we could do there. So it's all just rank ups. Cool. And we are still sitting at stable. That is annoying, to say the least. Annoying. All the work that I've done, all the good stuff, to have it just washed away because a couple of problems failed. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right. That's an opportunity. That's an opportunity. That's an opportunity. And all of these opportunities, it looks like. So, what do I want to rank up? I guess I wouldn't mind loyalty. Who's loyalty? Community, right? Counselor, right? And the counselor and the Grand Diplomat are available right now. So the Grand Diplomat I can put on something, but anybody else, no. I don't know why I wonder now why he's considered to be a bad choice for this. But before we do that, wasn't there something else? Yeah, economy. So let's see. We've already maxed out Arcane. Oh, but this gives the general a bonus when he's resolving certain situations, which is useful still. Oh, and he's not doing anything. So 14 days, sure, why not? And then build a town. Yep, we'll give that to you. And then we don't care about that. And we're not going to bother with that either. So cool. You sure have what have you done for me lately, populace of your kingdom? I mean, seriously. Playing a game on the king's perspective, it's quite wild to see grand world-shaking events casually happen between four walls. Just something I deal with on a day-to-day basis. On a day-to-day basis. All right, so the counselor is the only one I have to worry about not assigning. So I'm going to go ahead and give this to you because I'm curious what happens. Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. We can do something with this. 9 days to resolve. Actually, it makes more sense to use you because I'm definitely not using you for anything right now. Can't do anything with that. And we can do something with that. Sure. There we go. And now we'll rank up. It's my counselor. Last one. Beautiful. I'm going to do a save. And let's try this again. Still not serene. Yep. 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 Oh, and we've got a town available now. That's pretty freaking cool. And contagious madness. That is going. Oh, good lord, man. Yep, use 2 of those. The fog, I knew that would be a problem, and it's a problem I can't deal with right now. Oh, well, we got a couple of months before we have to have dealt with that, so this, on the other hand, really need to be dealt with now. So we're gonna turn off Power of the Blood, even though it pains me. Yeah, it's just an opportunity. I don't want to fail this. Whatever this... Wait, no. This is not the one I'm worried about failing. Where's the other one? There we go. The fog. Oh. Wait, is that... Did I screw this up? I think I screwed this up. I didn't need to do that. Oh, no. Here we go. No, I don't... Damn. Yep, I didn't have to do that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Which of these is faster? That's 20 days. Fine. Oh, I can't even do this one. That's the only one I have a chance at. Whack. Whack, I screwed that up. All right. So you're maxed out now. Loyalty's maxed out. So yeah, he can do that, sure. And that's cool. Now we can rank up. And minister probably, right? Yeah, any one of them actually will do. So we'll go ahead and do that. It really doesn't feel like I have enough time to max out all of my agents. Like, I am... Wait, I gave them a second chance already. Okay, so I'm probably just still waiting on that. P is for prosperity. Ancient curse. Oh, so wait. This is still maybe considered ancient curse part 6? But we're in Act 7, so maybe it's going to give me more time once I get through. I don't know. We'll see. But it feels like I really don't have enough time. Because once I get through ranking all these people up, then I still need to search around the map and clean up everything that's outstanding. We have 2 quests. One of them I could just visit a place. I just need to visit a place with the key once I have cleared everything, so that's not a big deal. But this Ravenous Queen quest, I'm gonna have to travel around to those different areas and do the puzzle properly, and then we still need to do Beneath the Stolen Lands. This is the last ancient curse, but you have a ton more time. You have all of Act 7. Okay, all right, I'll take your word for it. Zombies are very low maintenance. We'll see. It feels like I'm in a rough spot. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And that opportunity failed. That's fine. I can't believe I'm back to stable. That is still pissing me off. Where's my military is at 8. So either one of these would be nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. 70% chance, cool. And there's another problem. XII, so that's not a big deal yet. And actually, I just realized, when is this due? When is this? This is XII as well. So we got time before this has to be done. I don't have to take care of it right now. So let's chill for a minute and see how this works out. Ravenous Queen doesn't take more than a couple of days with teleporting. Magic Prison is 1 day. Tenebris is 2 days for you, since you're so over level for it. Awesome. All right. Isaac, we report from Daggermark. The enemy we seek is the leader of one of the 2 guilds that rules the city. It's Jana Smilos, the head of the Assassin's Guild, bold and dangerous. She recognizes an enemy when she sees one. She saw us as a threat and decided to strike first, and now we have her all but cornered. It's time we strike back. It's for you to decide how we should respond. Deception, slander, a bomb that turns the whole guild to ash. We could send a false letter to Levander, the Lord of Daggermark. We will lead him to believe that the guild was conspiring against them. Finally, we could turn our enemy into our friend by striking the other guild. Their blood would forge a new alliance. Let everyone believe that she was planning to overturn Daggermark's government. It will be done. good day, Your Highness. It seems the war with Daggermark is boiling, is it not? I even see some in Barnhold nowadays. They're everywhere, I tell you. I would like to make a contribution to assist you in this war against those spying bastards. Here, take this and put it to good use. Going to spend more time going through 1,000 Voices than all those quests combined, but most of 1,000 Voices is part of the main quest, so it's not so much lost time exploring optional areas. Okay. Cool. Then I will keep plugging away at this. And not worry about the time. Scouting Pitax. Ooh. Yeah, that's something I definitely need to do. But not necessarily just yet. Okay, so support the minister is available. And we got two things here. We got the fog. Yeah, I'll go ahead. Oh, good lord. People's defenders, sure. Shall take one of those. Damn, I'm starting to run low on those. X2, don't need to worry about that yet anyway though. And then so we still got the Magister available. And then is he the one who scouts? He would be the one who scouts. So we have other ones, Curator and the Regent. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and let him do his scouting thing. And then Regis got stuff, economy, rank up, curator. Let's do a save. Boom. A debt. What in the hell? That was not cool. Oh, I see. I see what happened. I left it undone. Is that what happened? No. Nothing was left undone. Why did it do that? 2 weeks. Or maybe that was just automatic. I'm going to assume that was automatic. That there's nothing I could do to avoid it. Seeing all this quite reminds me of the Rules of Rulers video from CGP Grey. Hope that's a good thing. Curses, training, economy. Okay, all of that is done. So here, there's nobody else I can rank up with right now? Oh, they're all... Oh, okay, so here. The curator probably could do another rank up back to back. And if it's at 22 right now, I think I should be able to do another rank up and then it'll go to 14 and I'll be okay. I bring news from Larzio Messes, Your Highness. Despite all his difficulties, he was able to finish his opera. He has already found singers and an orchestra. All he lacks now is the stage. I am, however, sad to inform you that he's also been taken ill. He's suffering from consumption, and this may well be his final request. I believe we should help him this time. Not in everything, of course. But if we allow him to set up his stage on the main square, we will allow his opera to gather the audience it deserves without influencing its substance in any way. However, I would advise against funding the production, Your Highness. Theatrics only distract the viewer from the true meaning of what is happening on the stage. The composer is free to use the main square as he pleases. Nothing more, nothing less. Storyteller bows. I shall make the arrangements. I don't think I like the way he's been handling this role, to be quite frank. It feels almost cruel, frankly, sometimes, that we're not providing more assistance when we're benefiting so much from how these people are expanding the culture. But I'll leave it to the experts. Curator. Okay, false lights can be done now. Excellent. And 100%. There we go. And now either curator or the warden. Warn increase. Yeah, you know what? Stability is something apparently I need more of because I still don't feel like I should have lost those points. But saving here, and let's do this. Feel like that should have given me a little pop-up for Bald Hilltop, but might be just the day before. And yeah, I was dealing with the fog, so if I had waited to deal with it, maybe it would have taken more points. Interesting. Warren needs your advice. Varnhold besieged. Uh-oh. Oh, and he's the man to handle that. Throwing kingdom money at an opera composer with consumption issues. Yeah, I wonder about that advice. Oh, it's just repeating these. That's interesting. Warren needs advice. Rules competition. Aren't we about to? Okay, yeah. It'll be 2 weeks and 1 day. So I'm gonna do this. Then we're gonna skip 1 day forward because I think it's gonna give us a little a pop-up message. We'll see. The capital is in danger, Your Highness. A night patrol in the outskirts caught a Kelid barbarian trying to poison a well. He was fatally wounded during the arrest, but before he breathed his last, he threatened that their shamans were going to poison all our food and water, and even the air we breathe. We don't know what shamans he spoke of and when they might strike. We don't even know if we could trust the words of the dying barbarian. We're in a rough spot, but I brought a couple of allies who could help. Keston nods in the direction of his companions. The big one is Roham Oren, Justakar of Abadar and captain of the Golden Shields. He guarantees that if our people go on patrol with our guards, they'll pounce on the troublemakers as soon as they enter the city. And him. That's Wigmold Smegalon Dudden. He says it'll install a magical surveillance and prevention system that will allow us to locate and neutralize those barbarians before they can even get closer to the city walls. What's your advice? The strength of our guard does not lie in its ability to track down potential criminals and catch them ahead of time, but our guard can capably cast a net over the whole city and maintain constant control over multiple remote locations. And if the Golden Shields can help us make the net even stronger and guard all entrances and exits from the city even more thoroughly, the barbarians are coming for us anyway, so let our guard benefit from the extra numbers. Let the Golden Shields take up their duties immediately. As you wish, Your Highness. I'll make sure Roham and his team are briefed. The captain's face lights up with a barely visible smile. Thank you, Your Highness. We will justify your trust in us. Wigmold lowers his heavy gaze in a farewell bow. Even his bracelets seem to clink more sadly. Maybe next time, my friend. Maybe next time. Okay, now, when it's done, Warden is ready for another rank up when I'm ready. Kingdom Protection. Reduce the chance of a random encounter in a claimed region by 60%. Together with Kingdom Defense, completely eliminates random encounters in claimed regions. I'm good with that, but unfortunately can't do it right now. That play ends up horrible if you do every single storyteller choice, but you get the most net stats from it. Interesting. Did they try to set up no Minority Report? Apparently so. Now let's see. We're at 15 days, right? Pretty sure something interesting happens at 14 days. So let's, get to Bald Hilltop. I knew it. Hunting the Wild Hunt and Ekandayu. Well, let's give you a little bit of help. Bam. Going south. Opportunity. Well, you'll take the opportunity. And sure, you will as well. And then the Hungry Vassal will have to wait. Won't have to wait too long. No problem. And let's go ahead and close this out. What's up, you know? How are you, dude? I can't complain at all, man. Save. go.
We stand upon the precipice of change.
What's up, Holy Flame? How are you, dude? Appreciate you following me over on Twitch, man. Watched your video on minutes earlier this evening. Nice to see you covering games like that. Yeah, I'm shocked I enjoyed it, but I had a blast with it. I enjoyed that game so damn much. I really, really enjoyed that game. When that full version of it comes out, I'm gonna be all over it, dude. I really love interacting with the vehicles. Having these guys load up in vehicles with their SMGs or their shotguns and then rolling right up to where the problem is, having them hop out, mow the problem down, and then continue on their way. So freaking satisfying. Great times. Great times for sure. Why don't I see your master cognitogen thing? Yeah, here we go. Grand cognitogen. It should start with intelligence. There we go. Intelligence and charisma. Sure, I think that works. And then, yep, let's do that. And yeah, let's do force bombs. And then do we have, does someone cast haste? Maybe I forgot to put that on. Dude, I don't understand what's going on. Oh, wait. Is she wearing, no, this is cloth. No spell failure chance. I do not know why her spells are randomly failing now. I'm so confused. And it always works the second time. I don't understand. What's up, Keck? How are you, man? In top Royal Rumble. Yeah, XCOM is definitely on the list of games for me to play for sure. Oh, Wild Hunt. Huh. Well, this should be interesting. This looks great. We need more laser, better UI. It'll be golden. Yeah, they're working on adding more things to it for sure. You all have not proven as of yet that I need to do turn-based. So until you all prove it, yep, we're just gonna keep putting foot to behind. No. Lord J.R. Sundar. The horrors persist, but so do I. Yep, we're good. Outcat takes some notes from Menace when they make Warhammer 40k only war. People mentioned that I guess the dev from Menace did another game called Battle Brothers. Did any of you play that? Was it any good? I don't need Outcat to take a break from Warhammer, but I do hope we're getting a Pathfinder game after Warhammer is finished, Wine Guy. Because I'm pretty sure they have a third team that's working on games. So I don't care if that third team is working on another Warhammer game. But what I need is for when the Rogue Trader team gets through, because I think it's the Rogue Trader team that was working on Wrath of the Righteous originally. When they get through, I need them to go ahead and make another Pathfinder game. We'll see though. Battle Brothers are pretty good. It was good, but very, very difficult. Do you feel like it's more difficult than Menace is? Have I ever played Warhammer 40k Dark Tide? Nope, haven't. What's up, Ace? I haven't played Battle Brothers myself, but have a buddy whose opinion I trust, who swears by it. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. All right. Let's do a rank up. So we've got Grand, Diplomat, and General. I think I want to go with General. I think I want to get him maxed out if I can. So let's do that. Still not back up to Serene, but we completed the Varnhold quest, so I'll take that. I have no idea what it's like compared to Menace. I enjoy 40K and Pathfinder. Whatever they want to make, I'll play. At the end of the day, I agree, but I do miss Pathfinder, obviously. So it'd be nice to see them make a return to it. We'll see, though. We got a chance to watch that video yet? Got you, no problem. Ragongar grins, pride glowing in his eyes.
You know, I've been thinking about which of our neighbors would be capable of destroying us if they wanted to, and it turns out that none of them can. As far as military power is concerned, we'll surely defeat anyone stupid enough to cross us. I didn't understand you right away. You have ambition, and you can rule. It wasn't a bad decision to come work for you. By the way, I'm not the only one who appreciates your decisions you've made. There are so many mages in our army that one of the orders of Nethys decided to move their coven to your kingdom. That's worked damn well for us. You have any idea what kind of deadly spells they could teach us? They probably have a spell that summons a swarm of carnivorous bees that fly into the victor's mouths and eats them from the inside out, and a spell that makes your head explode.
That's great news. Thank you.
Well, that's all for now. There's someone else who wants to talk to you, Isaac. You can do that without me, right?
Battle Brothers is harder. It has a bit of a meme reputation as a crisis management simulator. Menace is more like XCOM. Battle Brothers is completely different from a visual standpoint. Interesting. I was wondering if Menace is actually a lot like XCOM, or if people have, or if the dev was just saying that in order to be able to sell it. So those of you who played XCOM, you do feel like Menace is a lot like it. I wouldn't mind playing an Outcast Starfinder game. I just don't see them doing that considering they did Warhammer. You know, I felt like if they were going to go that sci-fi route with Pathfinder, they would have done that first instead of doing Rogue Trader, but we'll see. Battle Brothers is more like Darkest Dungeon. Rakolada nods curtly. Your Highness, last night's military exercises were successful. Instructors from the Wands Brigade, acting as opposing force, was successfully repelled by your mages. The training on your first class is completed. The brigade is now accepting students for the second class. Since everything has worked out so well, I have an offer for you. The Wands Brigade would like to settle down. Most of us desire a home and a family more than war and endless military campaigning, and we have grown to like your kingdom. If you allow us to settle down here, it would surely be for your own good as well. We've seen so many different magical weapons over the years. Dwarven axes, elven bows, wonders from Catapetch beyond description. We studied them all, and our masters can easily reproduce these masterpieces. With your support, we can set up a guild where we'll enchant the best weapons in Avestan. Sounds good. Menace plays a bit closer to the older XCOM titles, okay? But either way, Pathfinder Starfighter is what you want to see. Got you. Menace differs from XCOM in the sense that XCOM units are individuals, whereas Menace has squad-based units. Makes sense. Greetings. Yours is a strong army. King, and it would seem you know how to keep an eye on those sneaky enemy scouts swarming around. But a little extra help wouldn't hurt, right? Here, take this. My gift. It's a good one. Awesome. Felt like Outcat was waiting to see how the 2E landscape shook out. Very possible. Very possible. +1 bonus for solving problems with the Warden and Magister. Well, that seems worthy. And we could do that, but I feel like I want to rank you up one more time instead and get that out the way. Ooh, yep, and 100%. Beautiful. And let's see, others, kingdom protection. What is this? Oh yeah, I did want to do this at some point. Sure, why not? And then economy is move on for the general. But actually, how long is this? 14 days. You know what? I will have you work on this, and then I can have somebody else handle things for 14 days. Minister is one. Oh, the region's available. Let's do the region. Region is community. Yep, so she's almost ready to max out. Let's do that. Still, it's stable. I feel like Draw Steel lends itself well to a video game design, but its following is too small. Is Draw Steel considered like a small game, like with a smaller audience? Or Vampire the Masquerade? Yeah. When I first saw the demo for Menace, it put me in the mind of a sci-fi version of a tactical war game, like Squad Leader. Yeah, you all have me definitely excited to play Draw Steel. The sci-fi elements is part of why I like Menace, honestly. I love the idea of being like a more militarized force. Like, it almost feels like you're playing as one of the people Commander Shepard was ordering around to land on these planets and handle business. Isaac, I'm proud to serve you. No one would have believed that the stolen lands could have turned from a criminal hotbed into a secure, legitimate country in such a short time. But you did it. Our youth dream of becoming craftsmen, farmers, and guards when they grow up, not forest bandits. People that once cowered in fear of bandits now boldly report every crime. It's no longer so easy for a bandit to hide among our honest citizens. People are grateful to you for the change. A guild of river shipbuilders arrived at the palace today. They are highly respected in the river kingdoms. They would like to thank you with a gift for ridding the rivers of the pirates who sank the ships they built. How shall we put them to use? Kingdom requires developed trade. I want every merchant across our lands to receive a warm welcome. Let them remember their less fortunate neighbors. Let every poor man or vagabond find a place on the ship. Apparently she doesn't care. Loyalty, economy, or culture. Let them hold a celebration in my honor. That will please me and the people will have a good time. Pardon me for saying this, but that's a waste of money. I'll ask one of your advisors to take care of it. Cultural events aren't my thing. You could be upset, but they'll give me more culture, and that's what I need to make sure he can max out. It looks different today. Boga looks different today. His pace is slow and solemn, his back proudly straight. It seems that he's either put on a different robe, though it doesn't look any newer, cleaner than his normal one. Here it is, the potion. The things I had to go through to get this made. Sure, it doesn't bring back one's youth, but it does strengthen the body, sharpen the mind, and embolden the spirit. And it doesn't affect one's temper any longer. Ha ha. Thank you. This will prove useful. You may go. I do hope this helps. Lovely. Draw Steel broke records with its crowdfunding. It has a smaller but very active community. Compared to a lot of other TTRPGs, yes, since those have been around for so long. Got you. Okay. I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out. Bet you want my latest creation. Sure, I'll take it. All right. Boop, boop, boop. All right. We could rank up. We can max out the regent. Okay. And then are you in danger? No, you're not in danger of failing. And Jubilos will take care of you after we do this rank up. So that's awesome. Oh, that's... Hold on. One of these can become a town. Seems wrong to have one called Janice and it not be a town. So we'll upgrade you. And then I'm not sure if we have enough espionage. So let's enter in here and see if some more espionage is possible. Boken's alchemical shop could be upgraded. He just gave me his masterpiece, but still, let's go ahead and upgrade him just to be sure. Brewery, Bolton. We don't need that upgraded. This could give more relations. Do I need more relations? I don't think so. No, I do not. Alright, and then when we click on build, oh, there's another one of these. What does Lighthouse give us? More espionage. Beautiful. And then let's see. We have museum, that's culture. Are we good on culture? We're good on culture. Espionage is literally the only thing that we need. So what gives us more espionage? Watchtower does. And we actually do not have a watchtower. So sure, we'll put that out there. And then starting from the top, aviary. Sure. We'll put aviary out there. Why not? Boca's medical. We already put that out there. Nope. You don't do anything for it. Your culture. Nope. You don't do anything. +1 to espionage when located in settlement with a watchtower, which this is. So yeah, what does the jail do? Additional stability. No, we're good on that. So here, I guess we'll put that there, whatever. Goblin's Quarter. Oh, Goblin's Quarter increases espionage by 3. I didn't realize that. That's interesting. Sure, we'll put one of those out there. Purchase that. Accept. And sure. Jail, library. Nope. Lighthouse is already out there. Longhouse is already out there. Mansion. Mansion helps with a little bit with espionage as well. Sure, put that out there. Monument, museum, at this library. I think that's probably it. School, shop, shrine, smithy. We already have a tavern out there. Where is the tavern? Can't we upgrade you? Can we upgrade it to an inn? Requires a town. We have a town. So there you go. It's an inn now. But that still doesn't do more for us, but it's fine. Teleportation circle. All right. Yep. I think that's the limits of what it will do for us. We can close that out. Also, Numenera will have a new edition soon. Yeah, Torment Tides of Numenera. That's supposed to be, isn't that the sequel to Planescape Torment? I plan to play both games at some point. All right, events, that's still locked down. So let's see, reasons we can't do, others we can ignore. Training we can ignore. Economy, that's for stability. We don't need that. So we can let that go and we will rank up the region. Beautiful. And Ancient Curse Part 7 starts, and we are still at stable. We were serene for a good long while. I'm really irritated that that is no longer the case. I did not deserve this. I did not deserve to be screwed over in this fashion. Scouting Pitax, we could do that. It's time to discuss Bald Hilltop, sure. Spiritual sequel, but the events are independent of Torment. Also, there's no tie-ins whatsoever. Oh, it's more like a spiritual successor. It's a totally different setting. Oh! I thought it was the same place. That's interesting. XCOM 2, I think, has more story and cutscenes than at least the early access version of Menace. Menace is a little easy. Get used to some soldiers dying in XCOM. Ooh, it's like that? Interesting. Dwarf in Rome clothes and a dusty cloak clears her throat before she speaks. Your Honor, I'm so happy to be allowed to speak to the king in person. I'm sorry if I sound clumsy. I'm just a common woman. Don't know no curtsies. I'm Dry Stinbag, head of a mining crew. I only troubled you to make you a business offer. We're good at finding ore. We've been hoping to dig for ore in the river kingdoms, but there are local laws. The dwarf waves her hand in frustration. It hasn't been easy, you could say. We were about to head out north, but then we heard about your highness. Aren't we lucky? The most criminal lands of the river kingdoms are now full of order and peace. So I decided to try my luck out here. Dry hesitates and then bows clumsily. Your highness, allow us to set up a camp in your domain. It'll be safer under your protection and you'll benefit from it too. If we discover an ore deposit, we can start mining. Just help us find a spot of land. We're no cheats. We'll do the right thing and sign whatever agreements you got. What do you say? Is it a yes? Tell me about yourself and your crew. There's nothing much to tell, your highness. I come from Brundertown, east of Rosslyn. Half my crew comes from there too. The other's just a mixed lot. Torag knows where from. But you know what's good about us? Every one of us is a true master of their craft. We're a team of miners, dowsers, and mages. You couldn't find another like it. What's up, Gustav? How are you doing, dude? I mean, like that maize frying, we're damn near equal in D&D. Because I kind of need Planscape to appreciate it, but also Planscape's story is significantly better. Interesting. Did you feel like did you feel like the game was worth playing or no? What's wrong with the River Kingdoms? Dry cringes. You never know if you'll even survive through the day. Our kingdom bans religion. Another declared that the local king was a god. The third one is underwater. No way, thank you. Their land seemed promising, but I'm not risking the heads of my crew. We can stand up for ourselves, but we're not warriors, you know. We're miners. What are you looking for in the stolen lands? The dwarf crosses her arms and stares at the ceiling pensively. We've got to dig in before we know for sure, but I expect we'll find anthracite and iron ore here. Besides, Numeria is not far away. Who knows what could have fallen from the skies long ago? We could even strike adamantine and be rich. Lawful neutral. I've no reason to prohibit you anything. Respect the local laws and you will be welcome anywhere in my kingdom. Thank you, your highness. It won't be any trouble for you to assign us a location. After that, there's nothing to worry about. Our bookkeeper will work out all the details with your advisors. It's a deal. Dry shuffles her feet. I'll be on my way then. Thank you again, your highness. We'll set out to work as soon as we finish the camp. Well, take care now. Spiritual sequel to Planscape, I heard, is terrible. Never played it myself. Huh. Your Highness, the Wild Hunt has been defeated. Your quick and effective actions let the attackers no hope. Your grateful subjects would like to present you with this humble gift. 43,000 coins, good lord. Feel like calling Monte Cook a bastard because you don't like 3rd edition is a bit extreme. Oh, it's Monte Cook, the bastard responsible for 3's many problems, mostly because Monte didn't like that mages and fighters were damn near equal in AD&D. Who is Monte Cook? Another attack awaits, though I doubt it will come soon. I have a feeling that Narissa won't hold back this time. It will be the most terrible blow yet. I only hope we survive it. I agree with the storyteller. I visited the Bald Hilltop, and the portal to the First World is almost stable. It appears that by the time of the next attack, it will be steady enough to become a permanent bridge between Galorian and the First World. The way I see it, we've had enough of being afraid of her. If Narissa wants to attack us herself, then let her come. But she won't, will she? She's going to hide from us, tucked away in the First World until the bitter end. I suggest we deal with our army here and then move immediately to counterattack before she musters the strength for another invasion. Are you sure this attack will be the last? When you deal with the Fae, you can't be sure of anything. My guess, however, is based more on fact than speculation. Never before has there been a portal to the First World that is so stable. We've also cornered Narissa like never before. I bet she's absolutely beside herself. Can we use the portal on the bald hilltop to get to the first world? I suppose so. The portal used to snap shut after every attack, but by now it should be reliable passage to the first world. It probably leads directly to Narissa's lair, wherever that may be. Tristan's face is determined. I agree with your plan. We will enter the portal I helped create and end the war I helped begin. What's up, Fami? How are you, dude? Almost there, game. Almost there, dude. Just finished Mordecai's tomb and are now stuck in the marathon for Twice Born Warlord and Betrayer's Flight. Yeah, I remember that. Good times. Good times. Monte Cook is a game developer who used to do some D&D stuff and now has his own system. What's his system called? Slander, appreciate you streaming when you're not feeling well. I'm feeling 100%. Honestly, makes my night when you hop on. Helps me wind down for the night. Hey, it's my pleasure, K-Man. I like being here with all of you as well, even when I'm not feeling 100%. Storyteller shows just how tough it can be at Threshold and Wrath of the Righteous. Yeah, that's a fun sequence. Fun sequence for sure. Do you think Narissa will appear personally to command the attack? I bet she won't. It isn't her style. She likes just watching from a distance while she plans her next insidious trick. But I think she's just plain afraid of us. In either case, first we have to repel the attack. Storyteller nods gravely. This will be a difficult battle. We shouldn't underestimate the enemy, especially one as cunning as Narissa. Yeah, we're delightful. What's going on, Racket? How are you, dude? High Fork Bow, sign of my gratitude. Obliteration has been reforged and rehardened. It has drunk itself full of enemies' blood. This weapon means business. Let your enemies fear for their empty skulls. No helmet can withstand a blow from this monster. Thank you. Keep at it. Beautiful. All right. Beautiful. Oh, thanks, K-Man. Yeah, if you all enjoying the stream, I would definitely appreciate you hitting that like button. And if you're watching over on Twitch and you haven't already, make sure you're following the channel. There'll be more content like this coming for sure. In fact, now I'm deep enough in Kingmaker where I can start making guides for it. That is going to be fun. 258 days. Well, that's nice. That's very nice, in fact. Okay. What is other? Oh, this is for the miners. You'll take care of that? Sure. Scouting Pitax. Someone. Military has one more rank up. So let's focus you on the rank up. I'm still sitting at stable, unfortunately. But hopefully soon that will be fixed. Guardians of the Whirlwind. And that's good enough for me. Who can't do it? Oh, Jubilo should have done that, I guess. 9. No, we got some time. How long does it take for you to do this? 14 days? That's fine. All right, and we can have you scout attacks. And then, with all that done, economy, yeah, stability is not needed. With all that done, we can go ahead and do that. Serving the mayor is what Monte Cook did. Once I get Tristan back, I'm going to respect him and give him first skill focus, nature, and then animal bond for a dog companion for obvious reasons. Nice. That'll work for him. All right. That's cool. Do that. And you failed the opportunity, but that's fine. Still sitting at just stable, much to my dismay. Guardian, what's the deal? Valerie, you're maxed out, I believe. Good Lord, they don't act like it. All right, and then Chairman, you're good. Changelings, yeah, I knew you would need some help. That's fine. And Actera, you don't. Oh, you do need some help. Damn. Art of Persuasion. You could do it, but you're terrible at it. Who's available right now? Curator and Grand Diplomat. Okay. So you can be done by, nope, it shouldn't be done by her. So you can do this, and hopefully by the time you finish, there'll be others who can pick up the slack. Grand Diplomat, you are available. We'll do a quick save. What's going on, Duck? No, this is on challenging difficulty. I never made it this far in Kingdom Management, but it seems like Reg is a really good advisor. Yep, I'm pleased with how military has developed, for sure. I don't have any issues with that whatsoever. Okay. And Bartholomew, don't care how he is as a diplomat. And she wants to talk. We could talk in a minute. That's an opportunity. Nothing I can do with that. And this is an opportunity. I might be able to do something with that. But first, let's have this conversation. I'd like to congratulate you, Isaac. For the first time, the Stolen Lands have emerged onto the international scene as a strong country worthy of respect. It has far exceeded its history as a wild wasteland. I can hardly believe our diplomacy has achieved such positive effects. I'm thinking of establishing a string of grand embassies all across Avestan. So you've managed to build a truly open country. Many foreigners reside in your domain, while your own subjects have no fear of traveling abroad. We are beset by those striving to become citizens, and many are willing to serve in our military to earn the privilege. Others seek to hide from persecution, slavery, or the disdain that they face at home. We could officially invite them to come here and live under your protection. But here's a better idea I've been polishing. Why don't we establish publishing houses abroad? They can print regular reports for your subjects so they can keep up with domestic affairs. Open publishing houses to print newspapers for our subjects abroad. Wonderful. The world will hear all about us as soon as the presses start their first run. Beautiful. They've been looking forward to guys for this game because I have no idea what I'm watching. It was so salty. It'll be my pleasure. My pleasure. It all boils down to appointing an advisor to deal with problems. Essentially, that's the most important part. Please accept this gift. Scorpion's hatred. That is not all, Your Highness. The Varnhold militia is proud to report that the region has been free from bandits and order has been restored. We hit them so hard they flew all the way to Mendev. The people know it's all thanks to you. If you hadn't helped us gather the militia, the damn crooks would still be robbing and butchering us. We owe you a lot, and I would like to make something special for you. Not long ago, I shot something down in the forest. I'm not even sure how to describe it. It was like a dragon, only smaller. I've never seen a beast so fierce. Its hide is a thing of beauty, and that's what I'll use for your gift. I will make the best leather armor you've ever seen, let alone owned. Just say the word, and I'll start working on it. Thank you for the gift. You're welcome. I hope it serves you well. All right, advisor, giving them a bonus to their roll with crisis tokens if needed. Yep, that's the core of it pretty much. Okay. You are a problem. Can only be dealt with Valerie, who will be available in 6 days. Also can only be dealt with by Valerie, who will not be available in 6 days. Are you kidding me? Am I about to fail both of these? Yeah, I'm about to fail both of these, and both of these can only be done by one person. That is whack, to say the least. You are completely maxed out, and I still need to use a crisis token to deal with this problem. That is whack as well. You are apparently not the person who should deal with this opportunity. What about this opportunity? Ragongar can do that, and military is maxed out, so I don't need him for anything else. All right, now we got Grand Diplomat again, and I guess she should go ahead and do a rank up. Oh, okay, one more for relations, no problem. And there's nothing else that I'm waiting on, right? Training, none of that is needed. Events, doing there. Okay, so let's rank this up again and see what happens. Man, Still just as stable. Strength-based dual-wielding Amiri is actually viable. Had her beat Armagh in the duel with only poses of displacement, burn, heroism. That's awesome. I had to turn the difficulty down to do that, and I wasn't particularly proud of it, honestly. Okay. And now all of that is maxed out. Isn't that beautiful? Except now we don't have anything to rank up. That's not so cool. So yeah, culture is waiting on 6 days. Oh wait, no? You're not working on anything. Why is it X'd out? Okay, fine. The fog, of course. And you need some help with it, of course. Price of a soul. You're maxed out as well, so you're good to work on that. Hunt the hunters. We'll leave that for now. Let's see. 1, 2. Nope. Revolution. Problem. Valerie, sure, do that. And there we go. 1, 2, 3. This is a problem as well. Oh, that. So I had to choose one. And then, let's see. Culture's about to be done. Espionage is available, and stability looks like that's available as well. So one of these, this would take 20 days to do. Yeah, that's not worth it. This problem, and then this opportunity. How long would this take? This take 14 days. That's a little bit better. Is he better at it? No, he's not. So here, we'll put you on this. 65% chance of it happening. And nothing we can do for there. So there we go. And then they're all the same level, right? They are. So yeah, we'll put the warden on it. There we go. Difficulty setting is the ultimate buff debuff spell in the game. It's the only time I did it. One time I turned down the difficulty to get in the ending that I want. I'm not going to sweat it. I am going to sweat that we're still in stable, though. That is going to piss me off until we're back up to Serene. Come on, man. I didn't deserve that. All the work I put into this freaking kingdom. I can't believe they're doing this to me. Because you already know if the slightest thing goes wrong, they're going to send me crashing back down. Oh, that's so annoying. The two people who should not do it, apparently. You. And you need help with it. Isn't that interesting? Alright. What's going on, Scott? Your Highness, as soon as the gold shield stepped onto the streets, your domain became even more safe. Truth be told, I've come to think that I underestimated them, though I already have much respect for their experience and skills from the outset. The shamans... The shamans who threatened to poison food and water in the capital were caught one by one. None of them came within an arrow's flight of a well or granary. I also want to take this opportunity to congratulate you, Your Highness. I've served many rulers, and none was able to achieve such order in his domain, especially under such harsh conditions. I shall remember with pride my service to you in these trying times. I will carry these memories fondly to my grave. Beautiful. You're struggling with the auto buff mod? Why is that, Fami? Co-op brought you a gift. Is the body man of justice. It will not hesitate to take any life. Hey, okay. Sounds good. How do I raise what? Having a last minute kingdom management spiral would be very Kingmaker, though. This is true. It's been crafted to inspire all, sure. Are you asking how do you raise your kingdom status? It automatically raises during specific periods. There's nothing manually you can do. You just have to keep doing a good job, and sooner or later it'll go up. just the logistics of it. I got a video coming out about the mods for Kingmaker tomorrow, where I briefly walk through some of what I did to set up the buffs. Yeah, the kingdom stability, you can't raise it manually. It just happens, unfortunately. It's one of the annoying things.
Upon the precipice of change.
Ooh, Scott, appreciate you following me over on Twitch, dude. All right, Warden is ready. Oh, wow, she's almost done with that curse. I wasn't even sure if they were gonna let me get that curse, but they did. Now you're gonna last for a good little while, so I'm not actually worried about you. It can wait until Ekandayu is ready. And then we've got more stability, so yeah. Let's go ahead and rank up the stability all the way. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. Yeah, let's do that. Whoa. Terrible fog. Oh, well, he finally got through with the fog, so it's fine. Salt. In Times Memorial, 70% chance. Sure, I'll take it. You, Ekandayu, sure. Go ahead, 61% chance. We'll take it. What's this? Scouting Pitax again? That's interesting. He will handle it, sure. And then no more events. That's beautiful. Economy. I could. +1. Stability +1. We don't care about that. +1 BP for every each day for each 1,000 in the treasury, up to 5 BP per day. Yeah, that's a bunch of nothing. All right, so we can rank up the curator. He needs 2, and then espionage needs 2, and then we are finally done with the rank ups. That's crazy. Who did you pick for your curator? Storyteller. I hope I can finish funding the opera before Jathal becomes disemboweled. Storyteller skills of the curator. Ooh, okay. Curator needs your help. Let's go ahead and have a convo. Prince playing cultural tour, and he hates Kriya? Oh, really? Oh, wow. How do you hate Kriya? What's his reasoning? That is a full deck of Kingdom events. Things are getting interesting. What's up, Zontek? While it's true that you can't raise the stability, you can hover over it to see if the consequences will raise the stability or not. True. Yeah, my stability got lowered. It felt like due to failing 2 or 3 problems at one time, as opposed to a specific event occurring. What up, Quintus? I'm doing all right, man. How are you? Your Highness, yesterday was the premiere of Maestro Larzio's opera. The event was not everything we might have hoped. Much of the audience left after the first act. The critics lambasted the author, both for ill taste and subservience before the powers that be. The storyteller falls silent, his bony fingers fumbling with his sleeve. However, Isaac, I wish to commend you for the great fulfillment we're witnessing under your rule. I speak of art, the most fanciful and gentle flower only a ruler could truly grow. Perhaps not all of your subjects' creations flatter you, but this is merely an indication that the artists enjoy as much freedom in your lands as they like. Once, only bandits and peasants lived here, but now a beautiful city has sprung up, full of energy and the sound of music. I've not always agreed with the decisions you make, but I am happy that I was able to take part in the rebirth of the stolen lands. So I wonder if another curator would have done a better job and would have given me a better performance to end things off. Chug along, that's all we can do, man. This is why I don't use a storyteller for curing. You think Jay Thal would have done a better job? Brought you something. Appreciate it. He thinks she's annoying. Doesn't like the way she talks. He's nice to her. Try to try and raise her influence, and she hates that. Oh yeah. She doesn't like that at all. She doesn't need anyone kissing her butt. All right, culture one more time, I suppose. Wrath of the Forest, sure. You're the only one who can handle it, so we'll take care of it. Rage, you're the only one, and you're built for this. Opportunity, we'll hold off on that. We'll hold off on that. There we go. Bam. Now, who can do this? No one. So we'll let that go. Events. Oh, this is a problem as well, but nobody can deal with it right now, so we'll let that go. We'll deal with curator in a minute, but training. Oh, she can do that. Oh, okay, cool. Well, heck, take care of it, darling. In fact, let me look at this. Skills as a curator. No, he would have to do this. And I don't think, yeah, my espionage guy is not available right now. In fact, he's not going to be available after this rank up either. Yikes. Oh, well. You would have gotten a better play, but you would have invested more and gotten less of a reward stats-wise. Okay. Curator gives the most kingdom stats net-wise with no investment. J-Thought gives the best investment, gives the best performance, but you invest the most to get the least stats-wise. Interesting. Okay. J-Thought has unique options for the opera, leading to the optimal results. You just have to twist our arm on opening schools in a university. Interesting. That's done. Ooh, the curse is done. Hold on, I didn't mean to. All evidence suggests that Briar is strongly connected with Nerissa and with strong feelings like love, passion, and affection. It's not just magical charm, but something more, which affects different creatures differently. It can even twist one's mind, but isn't it what love often does? Our research supposes that the subject's willingness could be the key to the riddle. Only when given and accepted willingly does Briar show its true potential. This research has increased our understanding of arcane and divine magic. We have acquired a deeper understanding of the nature of curses. Very, very, very nice. And look at that. Put her right to work as soon as she gets through. Beautiful. Okay, none of that is available. Training. Storyteller's max, right? Storyteller's max. So let's go ahead and make him better at the stuff I want him doing. And then regions. There's only one region related thing I could do. Oh, I never attracted jewelry makers here? Oh, and actually that's not something that's available to me. So let that go. In the name of art, I don't need more culture. So we can let that go as well. How many more days? He needs 6 more days. Interesting. The guy's a curator is a Cavillia. Been on a rav kick for the last couple of months. Put off a monk vivisectionist angel that ascended to godhood with her wife, Queen Galfrey. Nice! Sounds like a good time. Fun time. What's up, Lonesome? How are you, dude? Are the kingdom outcomes radically different depending on the alignment, or is it just different flavors of the same thing? The kingdom outcomes, as I recall, are different based on the advisor you chose and what you chose to have that advisor do for each of those positions. That's where the real difference comes in at. The alignment just chooses which building you'll be able to place early, but I don't think it has a major influence on the type of kingdom ending you get. Could be wrong though. Camellia for the win. All right, let's see. No rank up available. What are you working on anyway? This is an opportunity. It's not even, yeah, this is an opportunity and you only got a 61% chance of successfully doing it. We're gonna let that go. We're gonna let that go and we're gonna do a rank up instead. Kingdom outcomes are different based on your choices and your ending rank for the kingdom stats. There you go. If you're at a 10, you get optimal ending slide for that stat. If you're sub 10, you get suboptimal. Who you have in the opinion in the position doesn't matter. But your decisions, well, I mean, on some level it matters though, because the decisions you make for that position matter. And if you want to keep the advisor in that position, you have to, at least most of the time, align with that person. So it doesn't directly change the ending, but it does influence the ending. Because she wants to open pubs instead And once the citizens open a public school on their own, she wants to execute those responsible. Wow. To quote a character from Spellforce 3, as long as there's someone who wants to keep the masses dumb and docile, access to education will be limited. And there's always that someone. That doesn't surprise me, is Jathal. Doesn't surprise me at all. Support the minister. Da, 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 da. Beautiful. Okay, so we are now. Oh no, we are not at level 10 across the board yet. So let's go see what he has to say. Your decisions matter, but whether you have Reg, Amir, or Castiel as your general, it doesn't change anything on that ending slide. But if you go with Arcane, for example, like Reg wants, you have an unstoppable army of magic soldiers. Got you. Yep. That outcome is based on how you end the game with LK. So you can't have a tyrannical kingdom or an absolute utopia. Yeah, that's more so about how the choices you make in the ending, but not directly what you do in kingdom management. We've done well. We have loyal eyes and ears everywhere. We need not fear spies or conspiracies. Your domain is well protected against all manner of quiet threats. I wonder if there are some advisors who you could do everything their way, and then when you get to the end, they say, it's all gone to shit. I'm so sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I have recalled our best people to the capital. They're crafty and sly, slippery as eels, and they've learned much from their dealing with our enemies. Make them your ambassadors now. A good spy makes a good politician. Speaking of enemies, our strike hit its target. The Assassin's Guild is licking their wounds. Meanwhile, we're seizing their power. The attack guild has spies in every corner. They need a new master. We have the chance to become that master, but where do we want our spies? Spies and embassies and consulates bring in the most valuable information. Plus 10 arcane, plus 10 relations. I don't really care. Spies and embassies and consulates bring in the most valuable information. All right, we'll learn what is being discussed in our neighbors' palaces. Sure. That would be the average king experience. Awesome. Now, Minister demands your attention. Why are there people assigned here? That doesn't make sense. Ek and Dayu should not be assigned here. I didn't put you there. And then you. And then there's this problem here. All right, you're the best one. Do I have to do this now? I do not. This problem is 2 months away. So wait, this is an opportunity, right? Other one's opportunity, and then this is a problem. And he can do this, so we'll let you handle this. Oh, there is another rank up for you. Whoops. Okay. Well, I definitely want to do that. Let me check this real quick just to be sure. Yeah, economy. What was the other one? All right, yeah, none of these. I don't want to do any of those. And then we have these events. So sure, I want to, yeah, he's gonna rank up, so not doing that. He can go ahead and take care of this, I suppose, sure. And then this is the problem that's gonna take a while, or that we can wait on for a bit. So let's go ahead and do this one last rank up. Rat did a great job making the tone and the effects of the mythic past so different. I agree 110%. Guilds and magic schools are a fun idea. Each stat is affected by your choices. You make evil choices, the stats reflect that. But the overarching ending of your kingdom is based on how you end the game, because LK is so integral as to what's going on in the Stolen Lands. True. I don't mind it. I do not mind it. P is for prosperity. There we go. The state machinery he created is working smoothly like a well-oiled golem. All right, and then we have opportunity and one problem. Now the problem isn't, oh wait, no, it does need to, right. We got 2 months before we have to deal with this problem, so I'm good with that. So now what we need to consider, There's an opportunity. How long does it take? 20 days? Sure, we'll wait 20 days on that. And then this opportunity, sure, that's 70 days. What we need to consider is the regions. So let's see. North Null Marches. That would have been nice way before, but I think it's kind of irrelevant now. No special effect. No special effect. +5 bonus to resolve any situation here. We're good on that. Attracts jewelry makers to the region. This I definitely want. So jewelry center is one. I don't know if that's important, but I feel like I'm gonna have to check out for it. What's up, Mistra? How are you? I can't complain at all. The king is always the last one to know of something catastrophic, such as mismanagement. Take care, Wine Guy. Have a good night, dude. Some kingdom stat-dependent ending slides are just two different flavors of garbage. If your region choices favor the people, you get an ending slide on a region trying to go independent from you. If they favor the clerks, your advisors are exposed for skimming the treasury the entire time. Oh, wow. That's unfortunate. Mage's Tower. Nope, don't care about that. Don't care about this. No special effect. For any problem that can be resolved by the warden, yeah, no. Nope, don't care about stat bonuses anymore. No special effect. +1 convenient loyalty. This reads as military stability and espionage. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. And back here. Okay, so the only thing we care about is Jewelry Center, just in case. And that can only be done by Jubilos or Storyteller. Cool. And Jubilos taking 8 days. Storyteller is available in 6. So we don't need to worry about that though. We can actually go ahead and just leave. Man, think about it. Okay. So with all that done, now let me do a full save. We can go out and about and start clearing out all of those things that are on the map that we never touched, which is lovely. Silver Shield and Bronze Shield Fortresses unlock a project to restore the Dwarven Road, but I'm not sure that there's any benefit at this point anymore. Probably not. Okay, so now let's take a look at all the items they've been giving us. Bloodthirst Club, +5 club has a chance to cast Vampiric Touch on a critical hit. It can only be used by evil characters. Interesting. S-Stock, +4. That's nice. Obliteration, +5 vicious. Like that too. Oh, the Oppressor. So let's see. How do you like this? How does it compare? +4 Bastard Sword grants its wielder a +6 enhancement bonus to charisma and a +2 luck bonus on will saving throws. That's pretty nice, but it does significantly less damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that on the bench. But it's a nice thought. Ooh, how do you feel about this longsword? Oh yeah, she would make great use of this if it didn't force her to put down a shield. Let's see, perfection. This +5 longsword grants Will a +2 inherent bonus to AC, all saving throws, attack rolls, and skill checks. And it's called perfection. That just sounds perfect for you, darling. So here, go ahead and take it. Go ahead and take it. What is this? Punching dagger? None of us use that. And then this looks like what, a great axe? Yep, +3 great axe. None of us use this either. Two-bladed sword. Interesting. That's nice, but no. And then unbound blade. This +4 shot. Oh, that's what she was wearing before. Okay. Heart of Thunder. This +5 light wooden shield grants its wielder immunity to being paralyzed. Oh, and the ability to cast Shout. Nice. That's probably useful. in the part of the game that I'm about to go to, but yeah, we'll let that go. Yeah, that's a Valor weapon, the Oppressor. Perfection is Nazriel's masterpiece, but ironically, it isn't her best weapon. Interesting. What do you consider her best weapon to be? Grants us wear a +4 bonus to attack rolls with ray attacks, +1 damage per dice to fire, acid, force, cold, electricity spells, and a +4 bonus to spell penetration. Whoa. Isn't that an interesting robe for you? And what are you wearing? Oh, this gives you that massive bonus to penetration, to perception, which I like. But +4 bonus to attack rolls with ray attacks is hard to let down. You're still missing those attacks every so often, so let's cut into that. This +4 studded leather armor and ability to cast Cone of Cold. What does wild mean? Wild armor with this special ability appears to be magically the wearer of a suit of armor or shield. Oh, preserves it while in wild shape? Yeah, that'd be interesting for somebody, but not for me. Mark of the Guardian. This +5 full plate grants his wearer negative energy resistance and a whole bunch of other resistance. Why did this move? I don't understand. It also grants his wearer the ability to cast Searing Light. Interesting. Well, how do you like this? Mark of the Guardian, 14. You like it quite a bit, and it looks great on you, so we'll take it. And then, how do you like the one that she let go of? You like that quite a bit, so you can have it. What is this? Robe of Eyes. We can sell that now. What's this? Scorpion's Hatred. It's +3. It also grants the ability to cast Poison Spell. No. I'm not interested in that. Redeemer. A tier 5 longsword from her. Ooh. That does sound good. Power Stone. +4 enhancement bonus to strength and ability to cast Bull Strength. Spell 3 times per day. No, we're good on that. What is this? Eel Circlet. +4 enhancement bonus to intelligence. Nope. +4 to your caster level when casting certain spells. Nope. Because our caster level's already max, right? So that's not doing anything for. +20 Academy, +10 Stability and Relation, +5 BP a week, and a Kingdom, +3 to Treasure and Warden. Okay, I know what I go for at the Betrayer's Flight. Nice. This locket makes all... Oh, yeah, I said I was going to keep that around. Strigoi Embrace. This cloak grants its wearer a +8 enhancement bonus to Charisma and the ability to cast Energy Drain spell once per day as a 13th level wizard. Wow, +8 Charisma is pretty freaking nice. I'd give that to you if you didn't have your cloak already going on. I guess you could take that as well. But because you, I mean, I could give it to you, but then it would interfere with this cloak, which is giving him some resistance save bonuses. I think I'm gonna keep this cloak around. I can't equip it yet because it would interfere, but I don't want to let it go either. So we'll just keep it on the back burner. Keep it on the back burner. Okay, now. Offer, and then bam. We will sell all of this. Those two I kind of feel like I should keep. And what is this? 465,000. Good Lord. Wow. Money ended up not being a huge issue by the end. I like that. Okay. Harm will end up with caster level 17 for you, but the extra abilities from HV are worth it. Nice. Accept. All right. We will start on the right side of the map, clear all that crap up first. Then we'll jump over to the left side. I'm going to look up what is the solution for that damn puzzle I kept seeing. And then we'll solve that or deal with that while we're bouncing around in some of those different places. Now, let's see. Oh, there is something down here. I didn't even realize that. Okay. And then this is available and empty. Interesting. Yeah, that comes all the way up there. So we'll come here, grab that, then we'll come all the way up here, grab you, clear you, and then that'll put us here. And then we can transport up to Varnhold, I guess, and deal with all the crap going on up here that we should have cleared up and dealt with a long time ago. I mean, technically, I don't even need these little things anymore, but it's just the principle of the matter, right? It's on my map, therefore I should have it. It's the principle. Oh, you're playing Wrath of the Righteous? Man, I'm tempted to do a Wrath stream right after this, even though I know I've done that 1,000 freaking times and very few people will be interested in it, but Kingmaker has got me going. So I guess it's going to be a long stream. I'm all here for it. I don't know how long I'll be going. I'm still trying to get over being sick and I don't want to push it. But we'll be on for a little while longer yet. I don't want my wife to send me an ugly message saying, what the heck are you still doing up? Everything is yours. Exactly, CJ. See, you understand the mindset. You understand the mindset. With that much cash, you should be paying people to explore the map for you. You know? I'm also playing around. I'm about to go over 4,500 hours in this playthrough. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. You would be awesome. Thanks, mister.
You can
Let's see. Oh, that is getting annoying. I don't understand what's happening. Why? All right. You will watch it as well, Owen? I might do dibble and dabble. Like we'll play something else, but then we'll do an episode here or there of Wrath. No slander, think of the backlog. I am Quintek. I haven't forgotten about the backlog at all. Oh, more of these damn Cyclops, huh? Should have known. Yeah, no, homie. Yeah, no. You should have ran. Oh, that wasn't cool. Whoa, that's still not cool, in fact. All right, let's. And then let's deal with that. And then how about you deal with that?
Some other way needed.
You can thank me now.
Soft click, okay. There around the column vibrates with negative energy.
Child's play.
Oh, did I screw did they fail their checks? Oh, they failed their checks, that's why it didn't work. That's not cool. I wonder if I screwed this up.
In due time.
We might have to redo this, which would suck, but
That is not far.
yeah, there's nothing in the corner here. Octavia's not wearing armor. I checked. She's just wearing robes. She's just wearing regular robes, so I don't get it. What's up, Arshan? Yeah, it's good to be back, dude. Down at Drag 7, has your top 3 CRPG ranking changed? No. I really like Kingmaker, but I wouldn't say it's top 3 on CRPGs that I like. Want to clear my backlog too, but it's legit 150 games. I would love to see you play a legend run in Wrath to see what kind of build combos you come up with. It would almost certainly be something with Titan Fighter. Almost certainly.
What's that?
Oh, okay. There's a strange mechanism here that I could interact with.
play.
A soft click comes from this mechanism. Okay.
As it should be.
I don't know why this is still sitting there as a goods. I think I screwed this up by not successfully doing those other ones. I'm gonna have to do this area over. Oh, that is annoying. I thought I could multitask by having the other two do the trickery checks as well, but they're way too low. Hey, child's play is buried in your skull. What's Octavia's encumbrance? That I'm not sure about. Does encumbrance lead to spell failure chance though? How am I supposed to build a good healer when cleric and oracle both don't have channel energy? What do you mean? I have it. It's what happens when you buy too many games. I understand the feeling all too well. Oh wait, was this after? No, this was after I already screwed this up. Funny you say that. I'm playing now with a Titan fighter wielding 2 Elven curved swords. That was definitely one option that I considered. For sure. So all that has to get this mod installed. I might uninstall it just to get your channeling back. What mod are you working with? I don't understand how you're having issues with Kingmaker mods. All I do is just move the files over to the little mod manager that automatically uploads them. I've never had an issue with a Kingmaker mod before. Call of the Wild. It removed the channel energy from clerics and oracles. Don't have it? That doesn't make any sense. I'm using it. And I don't know about oracles, but Tristan is a cleric and I had made Harm a cleric. Both of them had channel energy, no problem. That's weird. My first Wrath of Righteous playthrough was a mounted Titan fighter tandem executioner. Nice. Getting a long spear and shield for all the benefits and feast amount of combat is big. I could see myself doing a mounted Titan fighter who still wields the 2 sides and just have them slashing over and over again on top of a giant Triceratops or something crazy like that. Yeah, that's the same thing I use. Unity Mod Manager. That's wild that you're having issues. I don't understand why. It's very odd. Why is that Condalia staying all the way back there? Okay, soft click. I don't know why that soft click was there, but okay. Couldn't you use Bag of Tricks to force add those abilities back to whatever characters needed? You could. All right.
Child's play. Child's play. You can thank me now. Child's play.
Okay, what does that do? Oh, is that just to turn off that trap in there? Or whatever's causing the constant negative energy, but it doesn't do anything else? Oh, well, that wasn't really worth it. Okay. Well, it would have bothered me if I didn't at least try it. So what does that one do, though? Whatever. All right. Let it go. The Elven Cursed Swords are nice because if you base your legend on Trickster, you get 13, 20 times 4 crit range in each hand. That's why I want to use the size, because I feel like they're really going to benefit from the extra crit I'll get as a trickster, for sure. There are good elven swords in the game. Nice. Okay, so did all that. There's nothing up here, right? Nope, nothing up there. So now we'll go over here. And we will teleport to Varnhold. There we go. And then from Barnhold, we want to go up here first. And then what? And then figure out how to get over there. All right, so let's go here first.
I'm tired.
Yep. You are not tired. We're gonna finish this first. Base cleric still has it. It just doesn't show up on the progression table. Some archetypes losing in favor of other abilities. True, Keck. True. Oracles don't have it in the mod. That's very odd. Interesting. No Titan Fighter works well with glaives. Titan Fighter works well with any two-handed weapon. Being able to dual wield two-handed weapons is such a freaking cool concept. All right, it worked that time. That's interesting. Boom, boom.
May we have a moment of respite?
In due time.
All right, nothing over there apparently. Still nothing. Oh, we can go into there. What is this?
Let's finish them quick.
Immediate Alpha Warg from Dunsward's pack. Well, you all chose the wrong place to hang around. You see a werewolf in front of you? Come on now.
Ray, be generous to them, for I am not.
Need to catch my breath.
Skin you all alive. Cool. Whatever that is, I'll take it. It's mine now.
That
Thank
is
you
not
very much.
far.
And now we can get up out of here. Works for me. Give the Titan Lunge as a feat as well. What does Titan Lunge do? Not sure how you can say Titan Fighter doesn't work well with glaives. Who said? Quintex said it does work well with glaives.
I tire.
Yeah, no one said that. No, CJ. Nobody said that. There we go. Got that.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
Is he exhausted? No, he's just tired. Okay. Oh, okay. This leads back down here. No problem. I consider Respec and Octavia to a pure wizard. One of the mod feeds gives different options depending on your wizard level. DLIs, which increase your enhancement bonus to stats from your spells. Interesting. Scouting Pitax. We could do that, but we don't have anyone who will do it well. You have to wait on that, so we're good. There's something. Oh, we want to do the jeweled one, but that's not available right now, right? Yeah, we need either Jubilos, who's got 6 days, or you with 4 days. Okay, cool. CJ was absolutely ready to throw hands. All right, lunge gives extra reach. Your Titan Fighter can stand out of melee range with lunge, deal loads of death. Yep, that makes complete sense. Makes complete sense. Ooh, I need to claim you. So let's see, if I go up this way, I've never been to Crooked Teeth. I still need to visit that. But I gotta come around here anyway. Oh wait, actually no. You can come around this way, because we've never been up there. You have visited that location. Cool. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. And then we still actually have to come right back over here to deal with whatever's going on down there. All right. Well, over here first. I was thinking about Titan Fighter with Magus. Maybe that would make spell combat actually useful. Well, if you took a dip in Titan Finder, you could use a two-handed weapon, but still have your touch magic attacks from a Magus. So that could be interesting. I don't know if it's really all that much better, but it's interesting for sure. All right, let's wait on that. Let's do this. And why don't we have the cook here? Yep, here we go. And that looks correct. And begin resting.
Wolves are better than people.
What's up,
Many
Vakar?
of them anyway. They know the value of friendship. People call someone a wolf like it's a bad thing. It should be a word of praise.
Ba-da-dum. 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 Lunge is redundant. If you're already using a reach weapon with enlarge, you're already attacking from Africa. I'd rather grab other things personally. Yeah, there's not a long arm spell available in Wrath though the way there is in this game, right? Play as Legend, you have Feast to Burn. This is a fact. The intelligence Bardish goes crazy with Magus Titan. I've never used it, but I know a lot of people swear by it.
Ready for anything.
Don't you have? No, you don't have any
My
ranks of
skills
haste.
are getting rusty.
Oh, one of these types of places, huh? Isn't that interesting?
As it should be.
Makes Magus better just because of the higher damage dice on two-handed weapons. I've never paid that much attention to Sword Saint. Is that one level dip a big deal? Like, does it significantly damage what would be considered a good Sword Saint build? Oh, so this is curving up and around. Oh.
I'm positive I found something.
Every build works with every mythic path. This is true. Would it kill the Titan Fighter build to go with a Zada mythic
can
path?
thank me now.
A Zada goes
What do we
especially
have
well
here?
with just about anything, and there's pretty much nothing that
positive
doesn't
I
make
found
use
something.
of superpowers.
Child's play.
I was thinking a reach weapon with
Child's play.
range, not touch
What
spells.
do we have here?
Well, I was just saying, if you're using it with Magus, usually when wielding a
can thank
two-handed
me
weapon,
now.
you would not be able to hold it and attack with it and use the touch spells at the same time. But if you're taking that dip at the Titan Fighter, it allows you to do it all at the same time, significantly increasing your damage output. Okay, there's nothing to loot here.
In due time.
And what's up over here? Oh, Oaken Hide, poisonous manticore-like tree ant. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. Black fur coat. Wow.
All according to
Those random voices are definitely creepy. Lose one crit multiplier from Capstone. Ooh, good question. I'll give 20 gift subs if you beat Unfair's Assassin. Well, you know, Unfair got a pretty major boost. Unfair, Assassin rather, it got a pretty major boost. Assassin is not the same way that it was when the game first launched. Isn't this is a different place, isn't it? Did it take me? Whoa, what is going on?
Repent! Enemy approaching.
It just, this is not over yet apparently. Braces of armor 5, okay. Okay, there's a door down there. Oh, I'm just trying to make sure I don't leave anything behind. Oh, I am hasted. It's just still going incredibly slow. All right, cool. Let's play. If I remember correctly, this is actually 2 connected locations with 2 bosses. Oh, nice. All right. You don't need to play Sword Saint to 20, but it has a pretty strong capstone. Sword Saint 19, 13, 11, 9, and 1 are good stopping points for it. A level 1 dip gets you a free proficiency in exotic weapon plus weapon focus and access to the shield spell.
That is not far.
Then you get pretty great abilities depending on how far you want to take it. That is what's great about Wrath. You can play 5,000 hours in the game and only scratch the surface of possible builds. It's true. Rotten Cave.
As it should be.
Okay. Isn't this interesting? This is a very interesting way to set things up.
All according to plan.
Okay. So if I want to go out right now, I could, but what if I'm playing a thug rogue as Trickster with Trickster's persuasion rank? Primal Manticore, Primal Manticore, Primal Manticore. This seems like much less of a... Hey, I just heard another spell fail. I don't understand why these spells are failing. He seemed like much less of a boss than the other guy that I faced, but okay. And that's all that's in here. Okay, cool, whatever. The problem with the assassin poison, that is attribute damage, which doesn't matter for the enemy nearly as much as it does for you, since you have to worry about the post battle, whereas the enemy doesn't. True. No Sword Saint. I was thinking base Magus, so I get the expanded spells and spell recall. Got you. Okay. Poison is whatever. It's just about the level 3 feature for assassin after ego. Done that. Then we go up here. Then here. Nope, we don't need to go in. But go this way. This way, this way. Bam, claim that. Not really useful anymore, but still, we'll take it. Alter Ego is pretty bad too. Not really worth the cost of investment. That's called Wrath. You're not good for it, but you are. Fade Trick, sure. He's busy. he's busy as well, so that'll have to wait. Okay, 2 more days before he's ready. First boss was the manticore-like tree ant. The other was a tentacle thing in the storm area. Oh, that was supposed to be the boss. I got you. Interesting.
I tire.
We never came in here, and probably a good idea to go ahead and rest now.
Why is Regonda so Regonda? I love him terribly, but can he be just a tiny bit less Regongarian?
Goes through everything. Goes through foresight, blind, fight, mind immune. It's very strong.
Yes.
Do you randomly fail? No. So it's only Octavia who's randomly failing her spells. I should check to make sure her Hellfire rays are going off the way they're supposed to. Good Lord. And wait, did I already come here? Oh, crap. I thought I didn't.
In due time.
I thought I went to... Did I come here? Is this where we just went into? I thought it wasn't. We just came up here, right? And I don't think I had been in here before. Let me check. Let's see if there's any. I'm definitely tired, Mistra. I'm burning the midnight oil. I'm not going to be on for much longer. Did I? Yeah. Okay. I swear this wasn't the area we just went to. So which are your top 3 CRPGs? As I recall, Wrath of the Righteous is definitely my favorite. I would have to put some thought into what are the other 2. Yeah, that's a good question. It's a good question. It seems like I'm running in circles, Fami, because that was definitely the area I just visited, but I didn't think it was. Because I literally just traveled up here, and I was all the way down south. Yeah, I went to the unfinished clearing. And then when I came out of the clearing, I was at the Rotten Cave, right? Or I went through the Rotten Cave. And then I came out from there. And that was odd. Okay. There are a few areas that are connected to each other through the Fate portals. Okay, because I'm like, I know I just came here, but it wasn't from this spot. It's tough with those kind of favorite questions because I like different games on their own merits, even within the same niche genre, for sure. Wrath of the Righteous is definitely in the top 3. KOTOR is probably also in the top 3, not just because of the actual game, but just for like what it meant to me. You know, like KOTOR, when it came out, it was a pretty significant gaming moment for me. It was the game that made me say, okay, even though these games are $80 a pop, even though I have to pay $250 for this Xbox console, I'm going to do all that anyway because KOTOR is making it clear that the investment is worth it. Like, I'm going to get a gaming experience that I can't get any other way. All right, we got this, and then I guess we might as well. Yeah, there's no fast way to get over here, so we'll just hoof it. The ones with that circle landmark thing on the map have fate portals. That I picked up. I just didn't know that they could be connected sometimes. White tigers, opportunity, sure, whatever. I've been feeling problem, and you are not supposed to do that, so we'll chill out on that for now. And you, one more day, no problem. No, you went up north, but went through the portals and came out south. Got you. Okay, cool, cool. Right there, ooh, Dragon Age Origins. Kingmaker Planescape Torment. I would probably say Wrath of the Righteous #1. Damn. Wrath, offhand, without really putting thought into it, Wrath of the Righteous, KOTOR, Dragon Age Origins. I consider KOTOR 2 to be the better game, but KOTOR 1 means more to me. But I really like Div Org. I don't know what Divinity Original Sin 2. Yep. Never finished it. I just enjoyed the tactical combat. I finished Divinity Original Sin 2. Is definitely well worth playing. I would say it's in my top 5, but it doesn't have the replay value for me that the other games I mentioned do. Planescape Wrath, Baldur's Gate 2, KOTOR 2, Baldur's Gate 3. That's a good list. What's going on, Bulan? How are you? Let's do that first. Charm Prince, Hungry Vassal, you're done as well. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and attract some jewelry makers. You cannot skip. You can't skip time while adventuring. I didn't realize that. Okay, well, we'll take care of this when I get back. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but still. Ooh. You know what? That kicks out Origins for me. So I would say Wrath of the Righteous is my favorite. KOTOR is second place. Pillars 1 is third place. I had KOTOR 1 and 2 before I played Restore Content Mod. Yep, glad you're able to enjoy it through, Vulan. Hope you're doing well, man. Let's into the trail. I think Pillars 1 will be up there once the turn base drops. For me, it's up there now. Pillars 1 is the game that convinced me to start paying attention to CRPGs.
I tire.
It came at such a great time too, because BioWare was on, had kind of started that downward turn, and so I wasn't sure what was going to replace, you know, that the genre that I had loved. Because before, pretty much all I played was BioWare games, like the Dragon Age, the Mass Effect, and stuff like that. And Pillars kind of just opened up a whole world for me. Got Pillars 1 and 6 just outside the top 5. I like Origins too much. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Origins story-wise. Mechanics-wise, it's just all right to me at this point. Whoa. Mature attach. Ooh. Attach, meet a golem. And yeah, you didn't even make that. He didn't even have to pull out his sword or do anything before you crumbled. Man, oh man. That's rough, homie. Belt of physical might. I'll put that to good use, don't you worry.
In due time.
It will not go to waste, I promise you. Is that Pillars of Eternity? Yep. I'm interested in looking it up. Total noob regarding CRPGs. Pillars of Eternity is a great one for sure. DOS 2 was fun for me up to a certain point, but I rage quit in the final dungeon because I was sick and tired of the idiotic puzzles. If Valerian games have one weakness, yeah. The last act was pretty rough when the game first released. It was a while before they got it to a point where it felt more stable and actually a good time.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
Not right now, lady. I love the Origins combat, but the combat from Dragon Age 2 is definitely superior, more refined. Yep, if Origins had 2's combat, I still wouldn't have it over Wrath, but it'd be more firmly over KOTOR 2. Yeah, Dragon Age 2 definitely improved upon that aspect of it.
Ready and willing.
Whoa. You hear a strange, faint humming noise, like a swarm of locusts in the distance. Then suddenly, the noise rises to a painful shrieking in your ears. Suddenly, you find you can make out words in the den. The words are disjointed and hard to make out, but someone is clearly trying to speak to you. Help. Yes? Who are you? Or what are you? Traveler, way home, friend, jester, jest, escape, trap, pain, wound, blood, powerlessness, blood, cold, heat, darkness, 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 light, predators, attack, run, loss. Drawn upon your arcane knowledge, you discern that the strange being, whatever it may be, has stumbled into a trap which turned out to be a portal and was injured. You are not sure what the predators are mentioned, but they must have attacked the creature while I was on this side of the portal. Wish, home. Who are you talking to? Me? Octavia looks around with a raised eyebrow. There's no one here. Are you seeing things? Echoon freezes and watches you closely. He remains silent, but you notice he is reaching for his weapon. Who sent you here and why? Friend, jester, fae, what do you want? Stone, predators, multitude, powerlessness, help, defense, cleanup, path, home. You are able to piece the jumbled words together with some difficulty. Near as you could tell, the strangers asked you to get rid of the mysterious predators that drove it away from the stone. Rescue, predators, banishment, death, rewards, presents. Where is this stone you spoke of? Straight, hill, top. I'll see what I can do. I'll go there now and take care of the predators. Home, wish, gratitude, presents. Wonderful! Our fearless king, who, mind you, is not at all taking leave of any of his senses except for the common one, has struck a deal with his imaginary friends. My heart may rest easy. Surely these predators are nothing more but an unruly mob of meadow buddies. Ah, jubilos.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
Not now, darling. Calm down. Still more work to be done. Dragon Age 2 combat was perfect. What's up, little girl? How are you? It's the Swords version of slander. Come to haunt you from wrath.
Completed.
The corpse looks as if it was beaten to death with clubs and hammers. It has a number of broken bones and bruises, mostly on the shin and knees. The goblin is glaring at you, grasping his weapon tightly. His white face is covered in mud, while grass and twigs can be seen poking from behind his ears. The goblin steps back a bit and brandishes his weapon, but half-heartedly. He doesn't seem eager to fight. In a heartbeat, you realize the goblin is not alone on the hill. Others, many others, all smeared in clay and disguised with grass and moss, are lying motionless on the slope. Strangely, they don't attack. They are doing their best to remain still and blend in with the grass. Don't be afraid, I want to talk. What are you doing here? The goblin glances around and responds, his voice raspy. Need food. I catch Lot's legs. Fat, tasty Lot's legs. The goblin licks his lips, smiling. Aw, poor thing. Look how thin he is. Although, goblins do look raw-boned all the time, but these must be desperate if they've started eating spiders. Goblins are willing to eat anything, but still, how hungry does one need to be to start hunting spiders? Seen anything strange around here? Fat Lot's legs. Never seen such fat before. The goblin grins widely and licks his lips. What is the stone on the hill? The goblin shrugs. It shine, it burn, no touch. Give the goblin 3 rations. Here, if you're hungry, eat. As soon as he sees the food, he tears it all out of your hands and takes off, stuffing his mouth as he runs. Oh, snap. Wow, it was a spider. I have to disagree with the last statement on Dragon Age combat. Dragon Age 2 had more refined player combat, but removed enemies from the same system as you. Instead, they are only cannon fodder. But do you feel like they were more interesting in Origins? I agree that Dragon Age 2 enemies are basically cannon fodder, but I don't know if I would consider it still a step up from what Dragon Age 2 had. Inquisition definitely had enemies that would do some like different things. You play any other Shadowrun CRPGs by itself, they're all independent of each other. True. What's up, Strike? I'm doing a clean BG3 install to mod it with all the extra 5e stuff I can find. And one of my favorite CRPGs created. Nice to stream it. Hey! I appreciate it, dude. Glad you've been enjoying the content so much. I'm glad you're able to catch a stream. By the gods, what are you? Traveler, passerby, lost, wandering. What is your name? The creature emits a series of sharp clicks that vary in pitch. Most likely that is its name, but you would be hard pressed to repeat it. So were you the one the goblins were after? Predators, murder, fear, hide and seek. You're limping. Are you hurt? Agreement, pain, enemy, run, loss. Where have you come from to our world? The creature in front of you is silent for a few moments, then speaks. Multitude, Fey, Primeval. Jubilo's eyes widen. He pulls a notepad from his pocket and flips through it frantically, looking between it and the creature. Wait, where was it? Aha! I can't believe it. Do you know what this is? Goblins take me. This is a phase spider, straight from the first world. I have so many questions. Why did I never learn to speak Aklo when I had the chance? I found a corpse in the bushes. Was it you who killed that traveler? Past, innocence, fear. I've helped you. Where's my reward? The strange creature in front of you points at the bushes it emerged from. Bag, items, multitude. The path is clear. I hope you find a way back. Farewell. Gratitude. Farewell. 200 coins? Come on now, but at this point, you need to do a little better. The stone's surface is covered in mysterious writing, but what interests you more is the stone isn't a stone at all, but a sealed portal from the looks of it.
I see something.
Oh. Ooh. Wand of Restoration Lesser? Okay.
Look ahead.
I'll take it. Comes to Dragon Age. Veilguard has the best combat, Inquisition, the best exploration, and Dragon Age 2, the best animations. You know, Veilguard did some interesting things. I didn't feel like Veilguard had the best combat, but it was more so because of the mechanics of your characters. I hated that you couldn't take direct control of companions, and that really harmed my ability to enjoy the combat system more. But from a production standpoint, definitely it was the most interesting of the Dragon Age games. Because Origins is a retro game. Yeah, I mean, it is at this point. Origins is more like Baldur's Gate in that enemies were built upon the same skill and stat systems. It feels more fair and rewarding. Even if BG1 had you face a level 5 wizard at level 1 and 2 to 4 party members.
To search for the spot to rest.
So, any brilliant ideas?
Companions of Veilguard were more just extra skill bars. Yeah, I don't remember everything well enough to say exactly what my issue was, but I felt like they should have been better. I remember that much for sure.
As it should be.
I believe I found something. We need to try something else.
If you don't get it together.
Child's play. You can thank me now.
We will be victorious.
Why can't I attack them? There we go.
Clever ploy.
Wait, summon. Insane wizard. Sheesh.
I'm hungry. When we stop.
Vast intelligence +6? Well, isn't that nice?
In due time.
Alright. Well, that was unnecessary, sir. We could have had a lovely conversation. They have been trying to trend in that direction since Mass Effect. It works a lot better in that series, though. Yeah, it was disappointing. Dragon Age is very different from Mass Effect.
Need to catch my
And at some point, it feels like either EA and or BioWare lost sight of that and try to make it all the same thing. It's not the same thing. All right, I believe that is everything on this side, right? Excellent. So now we're gonna go here first, and then we'll head back and do the fast forward for kingdom management that they wouldn't let us do out here in the field. Turn, yep, and then we'll do a save.
Time to get some
And then
rest, isn't it?
enter. It is not. So just calm yourself. What? Wizardable? Like imagine Outcast making a Pathfinder game like they're making Osiris Reborn. That would be incredible. Incredible for sure. Brought relics. Worthy of a story. Nope. Alright. And then doubtful I've gotten anything that I would actually use, but let's check through it real quick. I know none of that is useful. It's just a +6 intelligence. I'm good on that. Enchantress Cape. You could take that. Yeah, sure. What is this? +10 combat bonus on all stealth checks? Nah. And this is braces of armor +5. Nope. Strength and constitution +4. Man, I guess you could take that. Sure. Why not? And then giant strength +6. No. I don't think there's anybody who would really make use of that. I mean, he could. It would lower his AC a little bit. Oh, but you know what? He's already getting a +4 dexterity enhancement bonus. So yeah, take that. You're good. Strength and dexterity. Anybody else? What are you using right now? Dexterity and constitution. I don't like constitution for you, but strength probably doesn't help you that much either anyway. So we'll leave it as is. All right, time I see Isaac's almost empty inventory, I want to scream. Yes, it's not a play style for everybody. I'll say that much. I'll say that much. It does feel different. It does feel different. And Cloak of Winter Veil, we're definitely not using that. Definitely not using this. And we'll keep all that for now. Okay. Why is Akbo named Wolf again? Did you respec Akun? At some point I did, yes. What's this? And no, we don't need any of that. That stuff is all full. So now let me get the jewelry one. Come on. It's a magical place. Jewelry center. There we go. This probably is not worth it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Upgrade 3 secondary regions. That's interesting. Deal with the druids. Okay. What's the problem with the druids? You only have a 61% chance of doing this, so we'll give you a little bit extra. There you go. So how do I get more crisis points now that I'm fully upgraded like this? I wonder how that works. You are not the miners. How am I supposed to be dealing with the miners? We know where the criminals who ruined a lot of miners are hiding. What? In the Druid's Refuge. Let's go. I don't understand what that is about, but okay. Upgrade. Oh, that's right. So they want us to take these region upgrades. Okay. Well, we'll do that later. I'm not worried about it right now. Let's take a rest first. Were you the only one in your crew that caught COVID? Yep. Last time I visited some buddies, only one of us caught it, and she thought she infected everyone. Yep, I'm the only one who caught it. Oh, this is new. This is new. This is new, and that's new as well, isn't it? Yep, now all this was here before. Okay, cool. Works by opening back, go on the kingdom, and adding crisis points. I'll keep it in mind, Bobby. Yeah, both my wife and my daughter, all good. No problems. Not only did they not get COVID, they're not even sick at all. I'm the only one in the house that has this issue. It is what it is. I'm honestly thankful for that. It would have sucked if they had gotten sick. Especially, I still don't know how COVID works with kids, you know, so that could easily have been a bad situation. Druid's Refuge is right around Janice. Okay. All right, and we will go here, and here, and here, and here, yep, and here. All right, you all. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. We can go ahead and clear that area out when we get back. And I think, considering the fact that I'm sitting right over here, we might go ahead and just do the Tenebrous Depths in the next stream as well. Go ahead and go through there and knock out most, if not all of it. I don't know if I'll be able to get through all of it in one go, but we should at least be able to clear through a significant portion. And then we'll be able to continue with the next of Act 7. So definitely fun times. We are getting closer and closer to the end of this game. I still probably got at least a week of streams before we're all the way finished. But I'm having a great time. I hope you all are enjoying the streams as well. I do plan to be back on tomorrow evening. So hopefully I'll see all of you there. Take care. What's up, Jesse? Appreciate you following me over on Twitch. Night, Fami. Have a good one, dude. Did you pillage the house on the west side of your city? I'm pretty sure I did, yeah. Thanks, Keck. Have a good night, dude. Night, Quintek. Take care, Kaiser. Night, Victor. Salchi. You should breeze through it outside the last boss. Awesome. Awesome. Sounds good. Thanks, CJ. Take care, little girl. You have a good night. Appreciate you all coming through. Take care, Orion. Appreciate it, dude. You have a good night, man.